You like to be a mixed martial a-hole.
No way.
Oh! Yes, that's right. McGregor Mayweather is about to happen. It's official with the MMA-Holes. Yes, friends. That's right. Let the Olays go. Let them go. Can I hear the Olays? I can't hear you. Yes. That's right. Where are the Olays? Can I get the FOOKIN Olays in the chat? Where are they? Olay! Olay! Where's the Olays? That's right. That's right. Everybody settle down. Settle down. The Olays are here. MMA-Holes, yes. It's FOOKIN official. Conor McGregor is fighting Floyd Mayweather. It's going down August 26th. And yes, it is wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful. I hope everyone's good today. I hope everyone's swole. I hope everyone's sexy on a Wednesday show. That's right. This is the Tough Recap Show, but we've gotten sidetracked with my FOOKIN McGregor glasses on, my FOOKIN McGregor shirt on. Conor's right there strutting behind me. And let's get this party started. This is how this show is going to go out today. This is how it's going to go about. We're going to do topics. We're going to talk about tough. And then we're going to open it up to you, the MMA-Holes. Inside this chat over here, this live chat is where it goes down. You guys are the sexiest, swole people in the world. And you all are wonderful, wonderful. In this chat, I see the Olays as they chant away. The ole, ole, ole. That's right. It is happening. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, well, living room. Conor McGregor, it's official, is fighting Floyd Mayweather. Goat versus goat, 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 goat. All night long. Yes, we can finally talk about this for real. Now we can finally say it is happening. Now, Mystic Moss predicted these things 5 months ago. 5 FOOKIN months ago. I said, guarantee, lock it up, it's going to happen. Luke Thomas, Ariel Helwani, all those FOOKIN kooks. They said no. They said there's no way in hell that this is going to happen. And then slowly, they started like, maybe this is going to happen. Maybe this is going to happen. Luke Thomas was like,
maybe it's going to happen.
But I was like, yes, it is happening. I guaranteed that this was going to happen, and it is. Conor McGregor is fighting Floyd FOOKIN Mayweather. How is everyone doing today in that chat? Because I hope you guys are wonderful, wonderful. Like I said, we're going to do the tough recap. We're not going to forget about tough, but we're going to switch things around today, and we're going to open up the show with this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Topics. Yes. Topics. Topics. Dance. Topics. Yes, let's start it off with topics. Guys, there is some topics. There's a lot of topics. There's a lot of things going on here. But guess what? Before we start off with anything, John, you there? Yes! We've got 10 more likes. Fill up the tip jar. Right, where is it? Right over there. Yes!
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck the dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more
Look at him
likes.
dancing around.
I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. See you later. Thank you, John. You guys are wonderful, wonderful. 14 likes to start off a show. That is nice. John, go away. Thanks. John's here all night, and he'll be dancing all night long as you make him dance with the 10 more likes inside that tip jar. Now, if you're new to the show, if you're swole to the show, I am Mystic Moss. I get all my picks right and my predictions, and we start off with topics. MAYMAC is happening August 26th. Done. That is the topic. Fuck the rest of the news right now. We will talk about other stuff later on. But let's start it off with Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather, August 26th. It is going down. How pumped are you guys about this? Because I'm fucking pumped up. Now, here are the details of this. And there's some interesting stuff to talk about here. They are fighting at 145 fucking pounds. 154. Fuck me. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Conor, 154. Okay, there we go. We got it right. 154 pounds they're fighting at. And it is interesting that they're fighting at 154. I thought for sure that if Mayweather was going to take this fight, I know he's fighting an amateur boxer, but I thought for sure that Floyd Mayweather would fight Conor McGregor at the 145 pound, 140, in the 140, somewhere around there, 146, whatever you want to do in those boxing weird weight classes. 140s, I thought Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather were going to go down because I thought that Floyd Mayweather would like, hey, let's suck you down a little bit and take a little pop out of those arms and even the playing field. Well, this is what Mayweather did. He said, 154, fine, let's do it. Respect to Floyd Mayweather. Respect for taking the fight at 154. Now, here's the thing. I know this is his first professional boxing competition, whatever you want to call it. But listen, I know he's an amateur, but fighting Conor McGregor at 154 is interesting. It makes this fight a hell of a lot more interesting because now Conor doesn't really have to cut much. Conor walks around 165, 170, somewhere around there. 155 is nothing for him to make. It's simple. He's probably walking around 160 right now. So this is interesting. This is really interesting. Floyd's like, go ahead, keep the power. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to kick your ass. So respect for Floyd Mayweather because now it makes it a lot more interesting to talk about. They're going to fight with 10-ounce gloves, and they're going to go 12 rounds. 12 rounds. So regular boxing. That's it. Floyd Mayweather likes his 12-round fights, and that's what they're doing. Now, here's another interesting thing. Showtime will be doing their pre-stuff for the fight, and they're also having this. They're also going to have an embedded go on while this is going on as well. This makes for a very interesting situation. UFC does a great job with their embeddeds, and now they're going to do probably what's going to be a 2-week embedded Floyd and Conor leading up to the fight. I am super interested in stuff like that. Floyd, Conor, embedded, yeah, sign me up. On top of the Showtime previews, on top of all that shit, could you imagine the trash talk that's going to be said? Even if you don't give a shit about this fight, even if you're like, Conor should defend his belts, he belongs in the UFC, I don't want to watch this bullshit. Well, think about it. Just think about the entertainment. This is the biggest event, the biggest sporting event in history. There's nothing bigger than this event. It is going to destroy all records. I dare you guys inside that chat to tell me what is bigger than this. There is nothing. There is nothing bigger than this event. So check it out. You're going to want to tune in August 26th because it's going down. That's right. Now, here's another thing. Fighting in August 26th, well, that opens up some more options here. Now, I didn't think after this fight that Conor McGregor would come back to the UFC. He's boxing, he's going to get the big payday, and he's going to bounce. That's what I thought. But now things are changing. They pieced this together for August. It's not very far away, which leads me to believe that Conor does want to fight one more time, at least in the UFC, before the year is up. Now, if Conor does this, much respect to Conor on this one. Now, this is not a Conor dick-sucking show, but think about it. Just think about it right now. Conor does his circus fight with Floyd, comes back at the end of the year, and then finally defends his belt. Do you guys think this is going to happen? A lot of stuff to talk about tonight. A lot of stuff. I also have something to tickle your fancy as well. I'm going to bring it up later on in the show. I have a theory about something with Floyd Mayweather and how he might lose this fight. So you want to stay tuned for that. But yeah, I think Conor's going to be fighting one more time. And Dana White even said that Conor wants one more time before the year is up. And with them fighting in August, it's very, very realistic that he'll turn it back around, hop into UFC, and defend that strap. Guys, wrap your head around this whole fucking situation right now. Think about it. It's a glorious day. August 26th, we will finally see Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. Pacquiao Mayweather took fucking 6 years to do. Six fucking years to put together. This shit, if you really think about it, it took not even a year. If even that. We asked for it. We got it. So kudos to everyone that put this together. It is going to be one of the most glorious circuses ever. And I can't fucking wait. In the chat right now, if you're pumped up for Mayweather and McGregor going down in August 26th, hit me with the unos in the chat right now. And let's see what the MMA holes think about this. But before that happens, we've got 10 more fucking likes. Yes. Dance, you fuck. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck the dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
This Wednesday is so happy. It's like fucking Christmas right now. I am so freaking pumped up for this shit. Whether you like Conor, whether you like Mayweather, whether you hate both guys, you have to admit that this is going to be a fucking circus. It's going to be insane. And I am pumped up. Mike Fitz, well, he's in. Craig Lee is in. Why not just say how you think Conor will beat him, Chris? Says Naughty George. I have something that could be controversial. I've been thinking about this a lot within the last couple of hours. And yeah, I'm fucking pumped up. And H, what's up, friend? George Samper says he's gonna shoulder roll that left hand, and it is gonna be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
That's right, Conor. Thank you. Conor's here all night long. If you have any questions, you could ask him. He'll be here. Right, Conor? All right, good. And says she's in. Ronnie Frampton is in. And Ole is hanging with the boys. With a little head movement.
Head movement. Head movement. Head movement.
Move your heads.
Head movement. Head movement.
That's right. Move those heads. Now, I saw a couple people going on in here. Let's see. There's some new friends on the MMA holes. Let's see. We have, here.
MMA Holes.
Well, Swollen Ho, 97, welcome to the MMA holes. You are wonderful, wonderful. We also have another friend that decided to join us while we were off air. So I say hello to you too. My friends, there's another friend as well. And it is glorious. Jesse Bell Hill is here. Jesse, your boy Khan is going to fight. That's right. Are you pumped up? Mystery Montana is here. Welcome to the MMA holes. I hope you are wonderful, wonderful. With 20 likes in the tip jar, it is glorious. It is fucking glorious right now. I am like, I'm still stunned. I did predict this thing 5 months ago, but the fact that it is legit and it's ready to go, I mean, I'm so excited. It's Christmas morning. Cody Latchney, welcome to the MMA holes. And you, my friend, are wonderful, wonderful as well. I think Cody is a friend of my friend Chris from Facebook. So if you're in the chat, reveal yourself and say hello to the MMA holes right now. Let's see, forget about it. Light up, brother. That's right. Spark the shit up. It's time for a celebration. Ronnie, I wasn't calling you a savage earlier. Hi, Jesse. So Jesse and George in the chat coexisting, and it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Hey, Luke Thomas, how are you?
Wonderful.
Well, it's good that you're doing good. All right. So look at this. The 7% is strong today with Marlyn, Jesse Bell Hill, and NH. This is good. If you're a part of the 7%, you're one of those swole ladies and sexy ladies, well, give me a hell yeah in the chat. I'd love to see it. Conor, will you KO Floyd? There you go. Any questions for Conor? Chris is high. I am fucking high on life right now. Ann H is so pumped. She's fucking pumped up. John Tamburino says, get ready for Mayweather to get fucked up. Who isn't high right now? I mean, seriously. Guys, the energy is through the fucking roof. Seriously. This is Christmas. This is Christmas time. We get to talk about Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. I get to wear my tight Conor McGregor shirt, rip it out of the closet, and be like, let's put a tight shirt on, and let's fucking do this. This is a night for a tight shirt? A tight shirt. And that's right, Conor, it's good to have you back. It is good to have you back. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, fucking Chris is a Conor dick rider. This is a glorious day, guys. It is a glorious day because the UFC needs a little more life in it, and the UFC has a part in this. The fact that they have the embedded going as well as boxing has the Showtime covering it, this is huge. It's fucking huge. UFC, one of the best things that UFC does outside of their fights is embedded. Embedded is a home run. It's always fun to watch. If you've never seen an embedded before, go on YouTube and just watch their embeddeds before fights. They're great. Now, this is a fight week. Don't forget, Holly Holmes fighting Betch Correia.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Holly Holm is fighting Betch Correia this weekend, and it is wonderful, wonderful. We will talk about that too. Now, there are some people that are inside this box right now that give a shit about this. Do you still give a shit about it? Because Conor's fighting Floyd Mayweather. That's what we got to talk about too. There's a lot of shit to talk about. But we'll talk about it all tonight. It is Wednesday night. I know it's late, but we have so many things to talk about. There are a lot of fights coming up. There's a lot of sexy stuff coming up, and we still have to recap Tuf as well. So let's do it. The 7% is united and strong inside there. Hey, ladies, is Olympia low life? And Olympia low life is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. All right, look at what's going on in here. You guys are fucking flying high on a celebratory Conor versus Floyd. It's a great day. Play the fucking Fuck Luke Thomas song. Well, here's the deal, guys. 1386. When we hit 13. We'll make it easy on you guys. 1390, I'll play the fucking Luke Thomas song. I'm feeling good today. So we get 1390 subscribers. We play the Fuck Luke Thomas song just for fun. And speaking of Luke Thomas, guys, Luke Thomas will be in New York Wednesday doing a live show at a bar Wednesday night, New York City. Now, it is fight week for Bellator, their big, gigantic thing. We have to talk about Mike Goldberg jumping over to Bellator. Now, it's like a couple of fight deal. It's not like he's with Bellator. He just signed with Bellator for a couple of fights, and one happens to be that fight in New York. So, Luke Thomas is going to be Wednesday night in New York. Now, is anyone here from the East Coast? Is anyone remotely close to New York? Let me know in the chat if you guys, Jersey, New York, anywhere, if you guys could get yourself down to Manhattan on Wednesday night, and we can kind of cause a little bit of a scene with Luke Thomas. Maybe, just maybe, we can go down there and say hello to Luke. I think it's time for the MMA-Holes to meet Luke Thomas. What do you guys think in the chat? And let me know. Let a ninja know. It is wonderful, wonderful today, everybody. A shovel uppercuts and left deadly hooks is Jesus Christ. That's right.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, man, I can't fucking wait for this shit. I'm here, Marlyn. The MMA-Holes dream, because reality sucks. Well, listen, Jesus, welcome. I know you woke up. You're here. I know you're pumped up because Jesus is a swole Conor fan. So I know Jesus is pumped up. Right, Conor?
Yes, sir.
That's right. All right. How the Fook is Holly versus Betch's fat ass a main event? Who cares about the fight or either of them in general, says Fredette about it? I couldn't give two fucks, but there are people in here that do care about it. So we will talk to those people as well. Someone create a painting of me handing out a strawberry shortcake, says Jay Smooth. That's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Guys, tomorrow I will be getting my swole MMA-Holes tattoo. And it is glorious. That tattoo will be right over here. Right over here. I'm going to pop it right on my bicep tomorrow. Now, my question to you guys is this. Should I stream from there? And if I can, I'm going to find out from the my tattoo artist. So I'm going to see what he says. But finally, when I said I was going to hit 1K, I was going to get the tattoo. We're a little late. But we finally set something up. And Mike Fitz says, stop hating on this card. Whatever the hell that means. All right. I'm near New York. Ronnie Frampton's near New York. Okay, Mike's near New York. Oh, maybe we'll have a meetup. Hit me with the ones, man. Hit me with the ones in the chat right now if you want to have a meetup on next Wednesday. I know there's some West Coast people here too. I wish some of you guys were a little closer, but it'd be awesome. Man, oh man. G-Man, where are you from? G-Man, are you close? Get a Luke Thomas tattoo, says Naughty George. Yes, stream. Oh man, I got a million things to ask you guys. So There is a yes stream for the tattoo tomorrow. Baltimore is not 5 hours away, says Mike Fitz. That's right. Should we see Luke Thomas on Wednesday?
Wonderful, wonderful.
We got to find out. Chris, save some skin for my tattoos. I will, Jesse. I got 2 hairy legs, and they're calling for you. And I got a back, too. I want to get a big back piece. That's right. Bicep, LOL, says G-Man. That's right. You know what I was thinking about doing for the tattoo tomorrow, by the way? So, guys, if you're just jumping in right now and you're like, what are you talking about tattoos? I said when I hit 1K, I'm going to get the MMA-Holes tattoo because I'm a dedicated streamer right now. I feel strongly about this, so why not put it on a strong, swole bicep over here? Right over there. So every time I flex, the MMA-Holes are front and center. But what I was thinking about doing tomorrow is this. If I can stream from there, what I was thinking about doing is just fucking letting the thing go. Propping the fucking camera up there and just letting it go. You know, as I'm getting this shit, let the thing run for however long it takes. If you guys want to see that, maybe I'll do that. Let me know in the chat if you would like me to just let it roll tomorrow. It's 1 p.m. Eastern time that I'm getting this tattoo. If you'd like that, hit me with the ones right now. It is glorious. It's a glorious day. Conor McGregor, are you pumped up? Are you pumped up?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Ronnie Frampton drops him on. I talk about Luke Thomas the whole time getting a tattoo. Is that what you'd like? Buffalo, but I'll take it. Oh, hey. Buffalo, yeah, well, Buffalo's kind of far, G-Man. But hey, listen, if you're in town, if I could get enough people in town, I'd love to go, man. I'd love to hit up that bar. How much fun, man. We do a live stream from the Luke Thomas's stream and fucking bombard the Luke Thomas thing. It'd be great. It would be fucking great. Oh, my God. Jay Smooth, Jesse Bell, Marlyn wants it. Laugh my ass off, George. Nah, I should have, though. Chris told me to go look at the pic. Oh, no, did you see that pic? I have to admit, I did laugh. Naughty George is laughing. Fum Ducker says 1. Fum Ducker's in. So, yeah, maybe I'll do that. All right, I'm going to see what's going to happen tomorrow. Like I said, 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to talk to him. If he's uncomfortable, he might be uncomfortable with the whole situation. But if he's not, fuck it. I'll just let it roll. And then the chat will be open. You guys can talk in there, even if I'm crying. Maybe you'll see me cry on stream. Maybe I'll cry. Maybe. As I'm getting the tattoo, I might shed a tear. But I'll look into the camera and say, all right, let's all relax now. Now, here's a theory. I'm going to tell you my theory right now anyway. I know we're talking about tattoos. Head movement, head movement, head movement. It says Humilion, and we're going to give it to you right now if I can find it. There it is.
Head movement, head movement,
everyone in the chat.
Head movement, head movement, head movement, head movement.
Fuck. That's right. Fucking head movement all night long. That's right. This is a wonderful, wonderful show, right, Luke?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you. If Chris gets Luke things on both ass cheeks, I'll get my matching ones. Jesse, don't fucking... Jesse, I got Kill Mayo on me. I got shit. I will get... Hold on. I should make... All right. How am I going to do this? All right, it's got to be a lot of subscribers for me to get the Luke Thomas tattoo. I need an obnoxious amount of subscribers to get the Luke Thomas tattoo. So I'm thinking this, guys. If I keep... yeah. All right, I'm going to make it really high. I'm going to shoot for the stars. When I get my play button, when I get my 100K subscribers, I need you to go back to this video, find it, timestamp it, and say, Chris, you have to get that Luke Thomas tattoo. 100K, and I'll get the Luke Thomas tattoo. I'm going to get it, so it's just a matter of time. Craig Lee! Yes, yes! Conor McGregor!
Chris, how soon after hearing the news of Conor did you jack off? I want to say love to all. 7% in chat. MMA-Holes, I love you. Ling Ling and Brianna said hello Chris, you ginger foo queen. Love you and do not pussy out on tattoo. Fuck Luke, fuck luck, love to all.
That's awesome. I will not pussy out on the tattoo. Hello, Ling Ling. And I did jack off. I immediately masturbated when I found out. I was like, wait, hold on a second. Actually, when I found out I was shaving my arm, as you can know, it's like a baby's ass right now. I was shaving my arm, preparing for the tattoo. So I'm nice and smooth. It's nice and smooth. You know what? A lot of people say when you get a tattoo, to make sure you groom yourself for the tattoo artist so they don't have to shave you. So that's what I did. I grew myself. And you can lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
I'm going to open up the live stream in a couple of minutes. Let's see. 11:30. In a little bit, I'm going to open it up, the Hangouts. And if you guys want to jump in, we have a lot to talk about with this stuff. But let me just talk about my theory on this whole Conor McGregor thing. I was going to save it till later on in the show, but I'm going to talk about it right now. Jay, you should get a tattoo. A strawberry shortcake tattoo. Yeah, Craig is the best. Craig, thank you so much for the $5 coffee tip dance. That's right. Now, we have a Conor donation, too. If you want to donate to Conor McGregor and celebrate on this joyous occasion, look down below in the description. You can find all the denominations. You could also make MARLYNN sing. This is a joyous occasion, so dip into your wallets and let's make this party, let's make this MMA-Holes one of the greatest MMA-Holes shows ever, because this man over here is fighting August 26th against Floyd Money Mayweather. It's happened. It's official because ESPN said so, so that means it's official. So that is wonderful, wonderful. So let's play a little game here. Conor McGregor is fighting Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people say that Conor McGregor has zero chance at winning this fight. A lot of people say that Conor McGregor is an amateur boxer and he's going against a guy that's 49-0, has never lost a fight. The guy is probably the best boxer of all time when you look at his record. And look what he's done. He's a very impressive boxer. But let me ask you guys a question. Is there a chance that Floyd Money Mayweather could lose? Now, what I'm thinking with this whole situation, it's going to be like, hey, Jesse Bell might like this, a conspiracy. What's to stop Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor to be in on this whole thing? Okay? Hear me out. What's to say that if Floyd Money Mayweather calls up Conor, or vice versa, but let's just say, all right, let's say Conor calls Floyd, and he's like, Floyd, I have a proposal for you. That's a terrible Conor. Anyway, he calls up Floyd, and he's like, Mr. Mayweather, let's try something out here. Let's do a stunt. MMA versus boxing. Are you in? Floyd Mayweather kicks back and is like, yeah, man, I'm in. That's a terrible Floyd Mayweather. And they conjure up this plan of possibly Floyd Mayweather losing. That's right, I said it. What if Money Mayweather says, listen, we can make a shitload of money right now on this fight. A shit load of money on this fight. I'll take a dive, and then we'll run it back and make a shit more money on this fight. What if Floyd Mayweather takes a dive? Now, you guys are probably like, no. Floyd Mayweather has more money than God. Floyd Mayweather is the GOAT of boxing. He would never want to blemish his record. Think about the obscene amount of money if they run it back another time. McGregor Mayweather 2. Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine? I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. Think about it. Floyd Mayweather fights Conor McGregor. They shit talk their way to the fight. They were in cahoots the whole time, which they probably are. And Money Mayweather takes a dive and they run it back. What do you guys think about that? Did I just blow your fucking mind? Now, realistically, take away that whole thing, that whole theory, okay? I do feel, if you do ask me, that Conor McGregor will go 12 rounds at Mayweather and Mayweather will win by a decision. That's what I say. A lot of people are like, Floyd Mayweather will knock Conor the fuck out. I just don't see that. I know Conor is an amateur boxer, but I think you have to give him a little bit more respect. I think he can last the distance with Floyd Mayweather and go 12 rounds with him. So if I was a betting man, I would say go 12 rounds and Floyd Mayweather wins by a decision. But could you imagine if Money Mayweather took a dive? Could you imagine the money that would be in play? Now, Dana White looks all fucking flustered. Dana White looks like, I've had enough of this shit. Imagine Dana White's in on it too. There's money all over the fucking place. Why would Floyd Mayweather not take a dive? Why not? I'd love to know what the chat has to say about this because this is insanity. Let's see what the chat has to say. Let's see. It's my first tat, so if someone says, okay, stab me in a pussy. Craig Lee says, how much does one man need? That's true. George, a conspiracy on Mayweather and McGregor exactly fits. Yeah, on if you will take a dive and no analysis, says Naughty George. Oh, he changed his name. I just realized that. Too much, man. I'd do a conspiracy video on that, says Jesse Bell Hill. Think about it. Only thing bigger than his bank account is his ego. There's no way he would lay down. No way. But could you imagine the amount of money? A business move, a strategic business move that Floyd Mayweather is like, Conor, I'm going to fucking take one on the chin and go down and we'll run it back. Could you imagine the money? Could you imagine? Boxing is fixed just like pro wrestling, says Ole. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Boxing, I've seen some crazy shit happen back in the day. Could you imagine if he takes a tumble to the floor? God damn, that'd be crazy. That's a decent point, though, says Humilian. Naughty George says, or you can have it as a side topic, says George. Let's see. Left my ass off so random. Mike Fitz, all good on Cool Mom. Okay. Craig Lee says, cringe. In a business perspective, anything is possible. Think about it. It sounds crazy. It sounds absolutely crazy, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. And you know what's going to happen. If Conor does catch Floyd Mayweather, everyone's going to say it's fixed. Everyone and their mother is going to say it's fixed. So I'm just throwing it out there. Mech's going to hate not being here for the 7%. The 7% is pretty swole right now. Connor B says a Leonard Ellerb can fit a gram of coke in each nostril.
Wonderful.
All right, that's good. Mech's getting all AL tonight. Doing construction. That's right, he is cockstruction. Conspiracy theory. Naughty George is not George Sampras. Could you imagine? Imagine it's Mexican with the Naughty George. It's possible. Fum Ducker wants to know how the Tough episode was tonight. I'm going to give you my rating and my full breakdown on that in a couple of minutes. Just want a couple more thoughts on the Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather conspiracy. Conor will KO Floyd either way, so Floyd making the wise choice. Right, Conor? Yes, Could you imagine, though? Could you imagine? Conspiracy theory, I'm a cop. Jesus agreed. McGregor got the hook on this one, says Jesse Bell Hill. Leonard Ellerb is a pimp. Jay is odding. Call me the cops. ODing, odding. Jay, are you ODing? That'd be terrible.
Wonderful.
Take a dive, Floyd. Make money on that. We love our 7%, and the 7% loves Craig. Jesse, only here when I am. Mayweather getting paid out, listen. Mayweather's getting paid a shitload of money, for sure. And I would love to get the exact numbers. I haven't seen the exact numbers on this one. But I tell you what, it's not out of the, I've seen crazier things. Conor's a bitch, and so is Mayweather. This is Fum Tucker.
Wonderful.
All right. Chris, you're my man and everything else, but are you fucking kidding me? They're both going to make enough money, and there's no way Floyd would ever take a dive, jeopardize his reputation. Sorry. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible. The thing that's weird about this whole situation is this. Conor's taking shots on social media. Floyd's coming back with subtle shots to Conor. But it's kind of like a respectful shit-talking, if you've noticed. The shit-talking that's been going on is a lot of respect. So these guys have full respect for each other, Floyd knowing that Conor is going to basically pick up his end of the deal and do a lot more than any of his other opponents did when it comes to marketing this fight. So Floyd's going to kick back and let Conor do a lot of the heavy lifting with this. When Floyd's asked a question, he'll do Floyd, man. He's good at what he does. And he will come back with some comments and some jabs right back at Conor. And it's going to be great leading up to the fight. The thing that makes me a little curious about this whole situation is a lot of people are like, oh, when is this going to be official? If you really think about it, this fight was brought together super quick. Now, a lot of people are like, oh, it's taking so long. Pacquiao Mayweather took 6 years to put together. 6 fucking years. So think about how quick this thing pulled together. And then it coincidentally pulls together in August. So Conor has a chance to bounce back before the end of the year. It's so strange how this is working out. But in a perfect world, if someone was to say, Chris, what do you really think? This is what I really think. I said it before. I'll say it right now. I feel Conor McGregor's going to fight Floyd Mayweather. It's going to go 12 rounds. Floyd wins by decision. Conor comes back to the UFC, defends his belt. Now, a lot of people he's getting paid so much money in boxing. Why would he come back to the UFC? I do feel he's going to come back to the UFC. I just feel it because he's got a thing with Dana. He's got something going on with Dana, and Dana has a respect and this and that, and I think he's going to do him a solid and come back to the UFC. So that's what that is. We're going to be talking about more Conor and Floyd. I'm going to get a couple of last thoughts on this whole conspiracy theory, and then we're going to go into Tough 25, Episode 9, a quick recap because I want to get my friends in here on a Google Hangouts, talk about this some more, and everything that's going on this weekend and in the future of the mixed martial arts boxing universe. 50-0 says Jay Smooth. Mike Fitz says Chris also thinks that Earth is flat and the Jews did 9/11.
Wonderful.
Chris, I'm telling you, you're starting to lose it when, what the hell are you drinking tonight, my brothers? Here's the thing. I'm trying to not play devil's advocate. I'm trying to give you a different look at the whole situation. You're going to hear the same talk from everyone else. I'm trying to think outside of the box. Now, I'm not saying that, hey, Floyd's definitely going to take a dive. So just don't mistake me for that. I'm throwing this out there saying, what if scenario? I gave you my opinion. I feel it's going to go 12 rounds and Mayweather's going to win. That's by decision, like Mayweather always does. But I'm giving you another look at this whole situation. It's within the realm of reason. It is. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I have it. I'm going to drill it into the back of your minds and make you think about it as you're watching the fight. Think about it. Something to think about. Wonderful. UFC Top 10s is here.
Wonderful.
You are wonderful. Shit talking says Ann H. Jesse Bell says George. Naughty George. Jesse, you're a virgin. Oh my God. Here we go.
Wonderful.
Look at his love affair in the chat. It's very nice between George Sampras, Naughty George, and Jesse Bellhill. And about that shit and fart life, the timing is perfect. They announced it a day after the NBA Finals. Oh yeah, you know they fucking plan that shit out. Contract, it's called a contract, says Raymond Febles. I have a windjammer for her, says Jay Smooth. It's an exhibition boxing match like Apollo Creed versus Clubber Lang, Mr. T. We all watched it with awe. Hold on, let's just play this while I read this. Hold on. We all watched it with awe. How this match ended for the veteran boxer. All right, thank you, Conor. I don't know, I just fucking stumbled across that. Anyway, I'm fucking giddy. I'm fucking giddy right now. What, Apollo and Clubber? Never fought, says Hydrostatic. I'm digging Luke Thomas and what?
Wonderful.
Fuck Luke Thomas, says Ramon. Let's get to 1390 and we'll play the Fuck Luke Thomas song. Why the fuck not? Great White Hope. Is the Great White Dope? Motherfucking wonderful, says Joel Miller.
Wonderful.
What's going on? Sorry, wrong movie. Who the fuck is that guy? Says Ramon. Wants it and he gets it.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Well, it's Floyd Mayweather. All right. Love your show, Chris. We love you, NH. NH, you've been a swole MMA hole in this whole situation, and you are wonderful. I can tell you what will happen, though. Conor will actually turn this into a street fight. At some point, then there will be a chance of running it back, or at least controversy, which is good. You got to think Conor's going to bring it hard and heavy in the beginning of the fight. You got to think that Conor's going to push the pace in the first 2 rounds. Now, a lot of people are saying, yeah, Conor's going to want to conserve his energy. Conor's going to want to knock his fucking head off. That's what Conor's going to want to do. And Mayweather is going to be very cautious of that, I'm sure. Be slick and do what Mayweather does. So there's been a bunch of fights where Mayweather has lost 1 or 2 rounds in the beginning. It's happened, you know? And Mayweather's a smart boxer. When it goes to the championship rounds, Mayweather knows what he has to do. So that's right. Haha, awesome. MMA holes in the shit, says Ramon, yes. My day and night is very good, UFC Top 10s. Well, it is.
Wonderful.
And I hope you guys are wonderful in the chat. If you guys are wonderful in that box, in that phone right there, give me a wonderful right now so I know you guys are wonderful. Because we're going to talk about Tough real quick. Let's recap Tough 25, Episode 9. This is going to be a quick recap because I do want to get into this Conor thing a little bit more. I want to talk about the controversies that possibly can happen. Can McGregor win? Will McGregor win? Or will Mayweather get 50-0 and become the GOAT? The GOAT's GOAT of the GOATs of the GOAT. We'll talk about more of that. We'll have some friends coming in here, and we'll open this shit up on a Wednesday night. Now, if you're new to the show, guys, there is weekly shows. There are weekly shows. Wednesday night is the meat and potatoes of the MMA Holes. We do Fight Buddies for fights. Now, this weekend, there's no Fight Buddies, unfortunately. It's not because of this shit card. I would have done one, but I can't. Unfortunately, I'm busy. But it is what it is. I will be streaming tomorrow during my tattoo. I'll be getting an MMA Holes tattoo because I am swollen sexy, and it is wonderful, wonderful. Episode 9. Are you guys ready? How many people in the chat watched Tuf tonight? Hit me with the ones. I need to know right now. Mike Fitz is wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful bitch-titted, says George Sampras. Jesse Bell Hill says Mayweather's career is so shot. A lot of people are saying that McGregor's going to win here. Interesting. Very interesting. It's not a shit card. Mike Fitz is so upset about this card. All right, we're going to open up the Hangouts very shortly. We'll be opening that up. And we'll discuss. All right, so Mike Fitz watched Tuf. So Mike Fitz, this is for you, buddy. This is a quick one here. Diego Lima versus Gilbert Smith. Now, last week I had a good time with it. Craig Lee watched Tuf and H watched Tuf. 420 bitch, says Connor B. Killer Clown says, I'm putting 100 on McGregor for the win. Wonderful, wonderful. Your show is fucking best, Chris. It's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Killer Clown, you're wonderful, wonderful. And yeah, you know what? Betting on that fight, what are the fucking odds? It started off plus 650 McGregor, minus 1,000 Mayweather, plus 650. So even if you think McGregor's going to lose the fight, why not throw a couple of bucks on that one? Now, it's going to change a lot as the fight gets closer, but we'll get into that shit. Let's talk about Tuf. Sorry, guys. I know you guys are like, oh, fucking Tuf. Really? Seriously? Is it still going on? Cody Garbrandt's not going to be fighting fucking TJ Dillashaw. Dillashaw wants to fight Mighty Mouse, and Mighty Mouse is like, no, I don't want to fucking fight you, blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway, there was a fight tonight. Well, it was pre-recorded, but it happened. Diego Lima versus Gilbert Smith went down. I'm going to give you a quick breakdown of the episode, and then I'm going to give you my rating. Now, it's out of 10. Last week, what did I give last week? I think I gave it a 7. I don't fucking remember anymore. I think I gave it a 7 last week. Who gives a fuck? But last week was definitely my highest score. I did enjoy it. All right, Diego Lima versus Gilbert Smith went down. They started it by training with Smith. Yay. And then they went to some pranks. Cody Garbrandt was putting snake stuff on top of TJ Dillashaw's face and stuff like that. And it was fantastic. I don't know. I mean, it was okay. Saying that he had to censor TJ's tits and put little pasties on TJ's tits. And there was a little banter between the two. Listen, the hatred is a little forced. I don't buy it. I don't buy the TJ and Cody thing anymore. I think as the season progressed, as they were filming, I feel that TJ and Cody kind of behind closed doors was like, let's just keep it going for the cameras. I don't buy it. I really don't. Anyway, they had a party bus, and Gilbert Smith wasn't having a good time. So he went into the bathroom, and he started running in place. Not kidding, guys. He went into the fucking bathroom and started running in place. So the guys went to the bathroom, and they looked under the stall, and they see these black feet. Like that. Running in the bathroom. He was running in place because he was pumped up. He was focused on the fight, and he couldn't fucking, he couldn't party. Now, they were killing this guy, poor Gilbert Smith, for this, and I kind of get where he's coming from. I mean, he's about to fight the biggest fight of his life, against Diego Lima, who's a tough dude. So I kind of get it, I know he was kind of moping around and people were making fun of him, but I don't see why not, fucking take it serious. So it is what it is. Anyway, they did a little Lima training and then went straight, boom, right into the weigh-ins. Now, the episode was a half an hour in, and then they were getting the fight ready to go. So you knew it was going to go either 2 or 3 rounds, and that's what happened. Round 1, super close round, like super, super close round, but I do give the round 1 to Lima. Lima just came on strong, man, and he came out of the gate pretty strong. Smith at the end took his back and did what he had to do, but Lima shook him off, and I do feel that Lima slightly got away with that round. Round 2 happened. Smith, he brought it. He brought it hard. Lima finished hard, but it wasn't enough, and I feel it was reversed that time, that Smith got the second round. The judges, I don't know which round they got to who, but they split it up too, and they put it to a third round. Third round happened, ridiculously close rounds, but the edge goes one way. In one way only, it went to Lima in that one. And I agree with the judges on that. They got it right. The fight was pretty good. It was a pretty good fight. The Lima versus Smith fight wasn't bad, I have to say. So, yep, the episode was kind of meh. The fight was good. It was a good 3-round war between the two guys. Super close. Could have went either way. But I feel like they got it right. I feel like Lima was the winner. And if we find out that Smith wound up saying that this is his last fight, and that's it. So Smith retires. And that's it. Episode over. Episode done. Out of 10, Mystic Moss gives it, drum roll, a 5. We go 5 on that one because I thought the episode kind of sucked, but the fight was entertaining enough for me to be into it. 3-round war between two fighters. Both left their heart in the cage, and I have a lot of respect for that. So I give the episode a 5. Fight was good, but the episode kind of sucked. Tough sucks, man. I'm sorry. There's a new show that's coming out for The Ultimate Fighter that sounds a little bit more interesting, but Tough is... You're done, man. You're done. Enough's enough. If you guys watched episode 9 of Tough, let me know right now inside this motherfucking phone what you guys thought of the episode. I need to know right now. Right fucking now. Here we go. We take it to the phone and we look and see what you guys think. Let's see what we got. Artem Lobov, Will Murder, Leonard Ellerby. Lima says Ann H. Yo, Ronda Rousey. Give me a out of 10 score, guys. What do you guys rate Tough episode 9? I gave it a 5. What do you guys give it? Let me know now. Artem Lobov, pound for pound, biggest dick in pants.
Wonderful.
Oh my God. Connor, is that true?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's up, everyone? Retiring says Ramon. I don't know, Ramon. I have no idea. Let's put Chris on McGregor and winner KO's Floyd. Listen, I'll take his head clean fucking off. McGregor on Chris, says Jed Hud. Connor will knock out at least 2 referees. Is that true? Is that true?
Yes, sir.
5 is a Craig Lee. Wonderful, says Ramon. Jed Hud gives it a 6. Fair scores. Fair scores. What, Jesse? Somebody will get raped in the MGM immediately after the fight. Connor, you get raping?
Yes, sir.
All right. It was cringe, Killer Clown. Luke Thomas, not gay. His boyfriend is.
Wonderful.
A wonderful one. He actually sounds a little...
Wonderful.
He sounds a little light in the pants in that sound drop.
Wonderful.
I love that we have Luke Thomas saying wonderful.
Wonderful.
It's so amazing. It really is. Mike Fitz gives it a 4. Ramon gives it a 4 too. Ann H gives it a 4. I'm with you guys, man. I'm with you. I think we're all around in the same... This is probably the first episode where we all collectively agree. Let's be honest. This episode didn't really have much of a chance, too, because we're all high on life with the whole Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather news. So watching this episode, I couldn't get into it, man. In the back of my fucking noodle was Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. I couldn't stop thinking about it. So does that affect the episode? Probably. But regardless, the fight was pretty good. And it is wonderful.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Luke. Right, John?
Wonderful.
Yes. Wonderful. All night long. Okay. Martin Clifford says, still 4 away from the Fuck Luke Thomas song. Yeah, what the fuck? Guys, get in there right now. 1390, we play the Fuck Luke Thomas song. So if you're new to the show, do it right now and be wonderful.
Wonderful.
Killer Clown, haha. Let's see. Mike versus Mike, says Naughty George. Where is Gabby Garcia's Frankenstein looking ass at? That's a good question. Where you at? Because we're hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
George depends on the day. Nunez versus Shevchenko. Alien versus Predator, says Jesus Christ. All right, we're swolling down to 12 a.m. in the New York Times. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to open up the Hangouts. We have a lot to talk about, guys. A lot to talk about. So, guys, get ready, man. Get ready for tonight. It's going to be a good one. Now, I do have to get up early tomorrow, but who gives a fuck? Because it is exciting tonight to be talking about these things, man. I mean, Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather, it's a done deal. It's happening. Now we could actually fucking talk about this fight. Topics, my ass. There is another topic with Tyron Woodley and Damian Maia. Now, Tyron Woodley's ready to get back in there. He's training. He's getting his camp going and showing, swollen. And Damian Maia is not ready for the end of this year. So now here's another question to you guys. Tyron Woodley, Damian Maia, that's the fight that's supposed to happen. But now Damian Maia is not ready to fight. What the fuck what happens with Tyron Woodley? Now, some people are saying that Jorge Masvidal, even though he came off the loss, might get the next shot. So before I open up the Google Hangouts, let me ask you guys about this. Okay? Let me ask you guys. What happens now with Tyron Woodley? He's ready to go. He's ready to go. He says 214, Damian Maia, let's do this. But Maia's not ready. He can't turn it around. This is crazy. It's crazy. Damian Maia's been waiting for this title shot for how long, and he can't fucking turn it around? What's next for Tyron Woodley? Let me know in the chat. I want to know. Now, me, I would say, hey, Tyron, could you just hold on? When Maia's ready, go back in there. But why should Tyron Woodley hold his career, put his career on hold for Damian Maia, especially because Damian Maia is so dangerous? Does Tyron Woodley get a money fight? Does he get a Masvidal? Who does he get? Let me know in the chat right now. And then we're going to open up the Google Hangouts for your pleasure. 27 watching the MMA Holes live. And you guys are all
Wonderful.
all right, everyone hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
The NBA playoffs. I can't fucking talk today. NBA playoffs are done. So you know what you guys need to do? You need to subscribe to the MMA Holes because we're the only thing going right now and flowing. Subscribe to us, Fooks, and we can get this party going. Let's see. Oh my God. Jay Smooth says Adam West is
Hanging with the boys.
Jet Hud is hanging with the Holes. The backpack not ready, says George. No, he's not. Ramon says sells 14 pay-per-views. Jesse, can I be your backpack? Oh, so nice. Fake news. Maya said he's ready, says Connor B. That's what the news. So do you think that Tyron Woodley's just ducking Maya, saying that he's not ready? I don't know. I heard the same thing, though, and I read the same thing, that Damian Maia is looking to take a little bit of a break. So I don't know. I think your news is fake, Fook. Right, Connor? Yes, that's right. The fake news could lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
Mighty Mouse scared shitless, says Ramon. That would be a joke, says Jed Hud. After Conor KO Mayweather, he's going to clean his nuts in Floyd's mouth. Is this true?
Yes, sir.
Well, Connor says it's true, so it must be, right? Naughty George says, Little Platinum versus Mighty Bitch Mouse. I wish Platinum was ready. I wish he was ready, but he has the fight. I wish Platinum just had a couple more fights in him and he could fucking take on Woodley. That'd be great, but unfortunately, that's not happening right yet. Joel Miller says, cool tat on your left arm, Chris. What are we talking about? Let's see, which one? Which one? This left? I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, God. Damn, now I want to hang with those boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Yeah. Maya, take a break. What the fuck? Hell yeah, cause he going to get tapped out, says Ramon. On Maya's Twitter, he said you never talked to UFC. Wait, hold on. Said you never talked to UFC or said anything about not being ready, says Connor B. Well, everything that's coming out right now says he's not ready. So, sign the papers. Let's go. What's going on? What's the real story? What's the real fucking story right now? Woodley Maia has to fucking happen. Has to. And Maia's going to strangle fucking Woodley out. It's inevitable. So, let's see the fucking fight happen. Let's make it happen. Because it's wonderful, wonderful. Sorry, Tyron. You're getting choked the fuck out, but I don't know. Jed Hud, right?
Yes, sir.
I want Robbie Lawler to come back and fuck up Woodley, says Ramon. I kind of want to see that too. Robbie Lawler versus Cowboy Cerrone's coming. Fuck. That's going to be a good fucking fight. That's going to be a fucking fun one, man. You know those guys are going to throw. You know Cowboy Cerrone and Robbie Lawler are going to throw down for sure. Let's open up the Hangouts now. I'm going to send out an email because it's a special occasion. Here we go. This is the room where we put our guests in, and it is a special occasion. So I'm going to open this up, video call, and I'm going to open up the Google Hangouts right now. Let's get some fucking MMA talk. Let's get some swole, sexy talk going on today on an MMA Holes Live, because we are wonderful, wonderful over here, and there is a shit ton of stuff to talk about. And I'd love to get the opinions of MMA Holes on this glorious, glorious day. Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. Yes, you heard it right. It is happening, and it is.
Wonderful.
That's right. So right now I'm setting up the Googles, setting everything up over here, hanging with the boys. Let's check this out. All right, we go into here. Google Hangouts. Pop this fucker on. because we're hanging with the boys. Where are you? There we go. All right. There is that. I'll get this email ready, and let's see who we got here. Maybe we could get Marlynn. Maybe we could get Craig Lee. Jesse Bell. If Jesse Bell's in this bitch, Jesse Bell, if you'd like to talk about Mr. Conor McGregor, hit me with the ones in the chat, and maybe we'll get Jesse Bell in here. UFC 410 is Jay Smooth. Maya don't fight no more. He owns a sweatshop making Snuggies.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Says Steven Cedillo. Cowboys getting slept, says Thomas Brown. Man, that fight's going to be good. It's going to take me a second to figure out who's going to pull off that fucking fight. Right now, I would have to think about it. Because I don't know what kind of Robbie Lawler we're going to see. I'm not convinced Robbie Lawler has shaken off Tyron Woodley's fists. Because that was pretty vicious. All right, let's do this. I'm going to send this out here. Marlynn will send you one as well. Naughty George. I'll murder him. Talking about the dollars. Book it, says Jay Smooth. Vigil got murdered. Oh, my God. How many people in the chat right now? Let me know. How many of you saw the last interview on the MMA-Holes Live? There was an interview on Monday. What night was it? It was Monday night, yeah. Hit me with the ones if you saw that. A little bit of cringe. I rewatched it, and god damn it, man. Yeah. It was... You guys were tough. You guys were fucking tough. Oh, God. All right. Your voice is shot after singing, Jesse Bell? Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. Jesse Bell did sing on her last video, and it was wonderful, wonderful. Go check her out.
Wonderful, wonderful.
She poured her heart out. She was so deep and emotional in that video. I was touched in many places. All right, I'll send you a link anyway. If you want to come in, you can come in. Let's send it to this one over here. I know I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to send it to someone else. We'll send it to this one as well. All right. And, yeah. I know this one's sleeping, but fuck it. We'll send it anyway. All right, I'm going to send a couple of random emails out. And we're going to put the MMA holes. Holes. All right. So, guys, yes, it is true. If you're just jumping in right now, Conor McGregor is fighting Floyd Mayweather. And it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Email is sent to the MMA holes. All right, so I just sent a couple out over here. Of course, the MVP gets the email because the MVP is wonderful, wonderful. All right. Oh, my God, Marlynn broke her phone screen today. Oh, my God. Can't see everything all that well. All right, so, Marlynn, that's okay. It's all good. But let's see. Wasting no time on the MMA Holes Live. We've got a... Where is it? Where is it? I got to play it. I have a new sound thing over here, and I need to play the song. Little
wonderful bud, baby. Yeah.
Give it up in the chat room right now. Oh, shit.
We do.
On the MMA Holes. On the MMA Holes. All right, I forgot to send it to one more person. Craig Lee, how's it going today?
Hey, baby, I'm good, my brother. Good to see you. Loved everybody in the chat. I am proud to be with the MMA Holes and part of the 7% that we have showing up strong tonight.
The 7% is in full effect, and it is wonderful, wonderful. I almost sent a link. I almost just sent the link to Bill. Should I send another link to Bill and reach out the olive branch?
The olive branch, it is screw Bill, man. I'm sorry. Yes, we were tough on him, but come on now. Listen, here's the thing. If you legit, even if you're just a tad shady, we'll still go, we'll work with you for a minute. That dude was a straight up huckster. I'm sorry. And everybody else said the same thing. It's in the chat right now. I love you, Jesse Bell. Love you, Marlynn. Love you, Ann. I love all of the ladies in the chat. I love all the brothers and sisters in the chat always.
Yeah, everyone is representing pretty strong right now. Looking, there's one more person that I wanted to put in here, And where the fuck is your email? There's another person I forgot to send this to, but I can't find their email address. Hold on one second.
Hey, Smooth said next, random night he's gonna come in with his brother.
Smooth, is this true? Are you speaking
Smooth,
truth?
that would be awesome.
Oh man, imagine Jay Smooth live on the MMA-Holes. I think the internet would explode with goo.
As long as you can catch him in between beating women down, he'll be fine. Hey, Jay Smooth's got a birthday coming up here in about 5 days, so
Really?
yeah, he's gonna be 26, I believe.
Wow, happy birthday, Jay Smooth. Look at that. 26 years young. That's a good time to be alive. Why am I missing? I'm missing an email address here. I was gonna send it to Sammy, but where the fuck? I don't have his email address. I don't know where the fuck he is. Sammy, I gotta throw one out to you because he did a good job on the last time we had him on.
Love you, Jesus. You're the man, brother. Yeah, he is a good guy. There's no doubt about that. We love to give everybody hell, though. I can't help it. Forget about it. Fred, baby, he came back just for me. Love you, baby. Love you. Ask any questions. Marlynn's the best. I love Marlynn, and she's just a wonderful person.
Forget about it. Just came back for Craig, so there you go. See, you're bringing the fans back. Forget about it. You can lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
No, Chris, I'm just like a bobble or a side vegetable or something. You are the main show. We just here to have fun together.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I did. No wonder. I'm sorry. We're all having a good time. I'm just busting chops. I sent it to Sammy on Twitter. That's right. Okay. I forgot. I thought I had his email address. I'm like, where the fuck is this guy? All right. There you go. I'll set it on Twitter. So, Craig, give me your initial reaction to this news breaking today, coincidentally after the NBA Finals, like someone said in the chat. What is your initial reaction? Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather is official.
Oh, man, it's a wonderful thing. I'm glad. I mean, the other day we put that little, what's that? You got somebody else there?
We do have a guest, Craig. And
well, I'll finish my thought in a minute, or I can finish it after they come on.
All right, here we go. We have a guest in here again. And this is a repeat customer.
Sammy!
We have 2 guests. Holy shit. Whoa.
3, 4.
Oh my God. Look at this swole show, guys.
Man, brother. Yeah, he is.
All right. Craig.
Hey, look, there it is. Brother Fritz, my man, my nephew, my son.
All right, let me introduce you guys. I got to take this thing down. Hold on. There's a fucking thing covering your faces. Let's take this fucking...
Mike Fritz, my brother.
All right.
If you can remember what question you asked me, Chris, you can ask me afterwards.
All right, no, the question was this, Craig, and let's have you finish that thought. The question was Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather. What is your initial reactions to this whole thing going down?
The first thing that came to my mind was a few days ago, Conor made a post, or somebody in his crew did, about something big's fixing to happen. Well, I said, well, fucking do it, man. I mean, quit you talking, shut up or put up. And that's exactly how I typed it and said, fuck you if you don't do this. Now, I was excited about the fact when they came through with this information because I was sort of pissed, and I knew my urging him to finish this situation and get it signed would definitely help him out. Yeah, but let me say this about that, is that my opinion on this whole situation is, when it struck me hard, I said, all right, the fight's on, I'm good. All of a sudden, dollar signs started flying through the air. Everything's going to cost more. Everything's going to be more expensive. Chris is probably masturbating somewhere. I don't know. I was caught up in a flurry of thoughts.
I was pleasuring myself vigorously when I found out the news. And yeah, it is what it is. You got to take care of business,
That's okay. I was caught up in a flurry of thoughts of realizing that everything just doubled. I wish I would have had forethought back maybe a couple of weeks ago to have gotten a bunch of hotel rooms reservation and started selling them out to people after they couldn't get them because they all doubled. It's unreal. Chris, this is, in fact, Conor Mania. This will go down as Conor Mania. Man, it's crazy. Merch will be sold. Crazy business. This is Conor Mania. Now, we got to add Floyd in there. Well, fuck him.
This is absolutely insane. I mean, seriously, I did predict these things, but I mean, the fact that it's actually official and we could really talk about it really does it tickles my pickle. Now let's go around the room here. We have a couple of other people live in the MMA holes as well. Let's introduce in order because Fitz came in next. Mr. Fitz, also known as Spider-Man, has jumped in on the MMA holes live, has some thoughts on the situation, I'm sure, as well. And we have Sammy checking in on a second time. They broke their virginity the last time, so these guys are fucking veterans right now in the MMA holes.
Hell yeah!
And everyone in the chat, say hello to our swole group right here. This is a nice swole group of people, and I hope everyone's doing good. Mr. Fitz, we're gonna start with you on this one. What was your thoughts when you initially found out about MAYMAC being official? Oh, Mr.
Can you hear me?
I hear. So I asked you, Mike, what did you think originally? Oh, is he? Oh, maybe.
Hello?
Yes. Do you hear me? Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So what were your original thoughts on the whole situation with Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather being official?
Surprised. Happened a little. I didn't think they would have it as early as August, but can't wait to have some friends over and Conor McGregor by second round knockout.
Oh my God! Holy shit! Conor McGregor by second round knockout. Now, Sammy's in the house right now, hanging with the boys.
Hanging with the boys.
Sammy, what do you think? Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather, it's official. And what are your thoughts on this whole situation?
Yeah, my first thought was I couldn't believe it was happening. I was like, it's about damn time, you know. It's been talked about for years now, so I'm just happy that it's happening. Get it out of the way.
It's like a huge weight has been lifted off your shoulders right now, right?
Man, absolutely, man. I'm just, I'm more of an MMA fan, so I want him to come back to MMA. So the only reason I wanted this fight to happen so he could get it out of the way with and get done with so he can come back and defend his belt.
Well, that looks to be the case right now. It looks like them pushing this fight on August. I'm like, that's the only thing I'm shocked about right now. I really thought, hey, Conor McGregor's in a fight, he's in a box, and then that's it. Bon voyage, he's gone. And then all of a sudden, we find out he's fighting in August. Now it's looking like a reality that he's going to come back to the UFC. Sammy, we have you right now. What do you think? Do you think that he's going to definitely come back to the UFC now?
Yeah, I think he still thinks about his legacy. I think he, after he wins that or gets that money, I'm sure he's going to lose to Floyd, but then I think he'll want to come back and solidify his legacy in MMA.
He is sure that he's going to lose to Floyd. I'll let you handle that.
Let me just go ahead and say this. There's been 49 guys to fight Floyd, and they've trained since they were little kids in one discipline of boxing, and none of them could beat Floyd. So I don't know why Conor McGregor, he's a great boxer, he's a great MMA artist, but I don't know why he thinks that that people think that he's going to be able to beat Floyd when all these other great boxers that have trained their whole lives in one discipline could not beat Floyd.
I'm gonna play.
Conor McGregor.
I'm gonna go around the room real quick because Sammy makes a statement here, and I want to get everyone's opinion on this. Now, I'm gonna play devil's advocate really quick, and I'm thinking people are kind of underestimating Conor now. Now, I didn't say Conor was gonna. Well, I did predict a couple of times that Conor was gonna win. Who knows? But I think
who knows?
Conor. Yeah. I think people are underestimating Conor. I really do feel that. Now, I'm not saying Conor's going to beat him, but his skills are being underrated right now. I think he's a legit striker. I don't think he's not Floyd Mayweather, of course, but I don't think that he should be taken lightly right now. And I feel that Floyd Mayweather is definitely training hard as hell right now because he knows he's in for a 54-pound guy who's going to have a lot of pop in that left hand, and it's going to be something to it's going to be a challenge for him, especially in the beginning of the fight. Craig Lee, let's go to you real quick. What do you think about what Sammy said over here with Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, and Conor McGregor's skill set?
All right, I see Mike smiling. No, here's what I'm saying, brother. Let me lay it down like this. Sammy, love you, buddy. Good to see you. Here's the deal, and love to all these people that are listening and being so patient. Here's the deal about this. All right, now Conor, being not a traditional boxer, not a traditional pugilist, as it would be. Now, if you look at the two fight, I've watched extensive fights with Floyd. I've seen all Conors many times. Now, what's going to happen is Floyd's going to be thrown off a little bit by the fact that Conor's going to get in there. I don't think if Conor thinks this through, and I hope his coaches do not go into a traditional boxing stance to fight this man. Keep it a little bit loose like you did in the octagon. Knowing that you can't use those feet, that's going to be his hardest difficulty to overcome, is understanding that he's not in the octagon. His body was trained. His mind is trained. His spirit and soul is all UFC octagon type mixed martial arts fighting. To stop doing anything else is very tough, especially in 2 months. I know he's been boxing on the side, but still, he's going to face those difficulties as well. But I do think that, man, if he stays with the unorthodox type style, man, he's going to knock him. I believe he is, man. That's just my opinion. It'll be a freaking so big of an upset. It's going to be the next shot that's heard around the world. All right, then.
That's it. Oh, there you go. So Craig Lee chimes in real quick. Sammy, I'm going to give you a second to retaliate. I just want to get Mike's opinion on this one real quick.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The problem I have with the whole Mayweather-McGregor argument is people act like it's a whole different transition. Conor's been training striking just as long, for almost 15 years now. It's not like he's transitioning to it is a new sport, but he has a background in that. He has an amateur background. He was a champ as a boxer in Ireland. And yeah, I mean, he just has the it factor. Every fight, they count him out. Every fight, they're wrong. And I don't know if Floyd's old. Conor's faster. Conor's bigger. Conor's, I think Conor wants it more too. He's hungrier.
So there's Mike Fitz's opinion on this one. Now, guys, if you're just jumping in right now, we have a swole room right now. We have
Mike.
We have Mike Fitz. We have Craig Lee with, it looks like he has wasabi on his table.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Are you smoking wasabi? And we have Sammy hanging out on the MMA-Holes Live. Now, Sammy, what do you have to say about these two reactions?
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, there's always a chance, and I actually think it would be great if Conor won. I'm not a fan of Floyd. And I think, man, if he won, that would just be wild. It would just set the whole sports world on fire. One thing I did hear, I'm like I said, I'm not a big fan of Floyd, but I've heard that southpaws do give him a little bit of a problem. So, Conor, that left, if he can find a home, it's possible he can, set Floyd down. But I just think that Floyd's he's too fast. He's got that movement and the head movement. And I think, as it goes deeper, Conor's shown a tendency to gas in the MMA fights a little bit. So who knows, especially with 10-ounce gloves. I don't know. I just think it's a little bit skewed. I think it's just more in favor of Floyd is what I'm thinking.
It's great because boxing fans, they are insulted. They are insulted by this whole thing, especially when people say that McGregor has a shot. A lot of boxing fans are saying, hey, this is ridiculous. How could you say an amateur fighter could do something like this? And here's the thing. I mean, realistically, if you had to bet your house on something, chances are you're not going to bet on McGregor in this fight. But when you really look at it, I don't think it's as lopsided as people say it's going to be. I do feel that it'll be a little bit more competitive than people are giving it right now. Now, I'm not saying that, McGregor is shoo-in for this one. But when you look at the weight thing, I'm really shocked that Mayweather took this fight at 154. So I actually have a lot more respect for Mayweather taking the fight at 154. Now, I want to get you guys' opinions on this. 154. Why does Mayweather take the fight at this? It seems like it's more of a risk, but is he just like, I got this guy, this is going to be an easy one? Do you feel that Mayweather thinks I just got this locked up? Or, he's just... I don't know. I can't figure out why he's doing it at 154. We're going to start this one off with Mike. What do you think about this fighting at 154 on this?
Well, I'm a wrestler. I cut weight all the time. It sucks. And Floyd's not young. It's hard. Everyone says that it gets harder as you cut weight. I don't think he was trying to be a nice guy for Conor. I think he feels like it's the best weight for himself. He won't have to kill his body to make the weight. He hasn't cut weight in almost a year now. So his body's not used to it, and I think Floyd's overconfident going into this fight.
There you go. Sammy, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I tend to agree with Mike. He probably doesn't want to cut a lot of weight. But I also heard somewhere that if they fought one weight class below 154, that they would wear 8-ounce gloves. And you can't really discount the fact that, you know, if you think about it, if you ever hold a weight in your hand and you do any shadow boxing for any period of time, man, that burns you out. So the added, you know, 2 ounces each, you know, it would be 10-ounce gloves, I think, at 154. I think that, you know, there's a lot of trickery that goes on in boxing, man. So that might have something to do with it.
You know, that's a good point there. Sammy says about 8-ounce gloves. I didn't know about that. I'm not really familiar with the whole boxing rules.
Yeah,
and stuff like
that's what I heard, that one weight class below 154, whatever that may be. I don't know if it's 147 or what, but they wear 8-ounce gloves. That's I could be wrong, but that's what I heard somewhere.
Yeah, if someone in the chat right now, if someone does know the exact rules with that, let me know, because that's actually interesting. I'm pretty sure when it comes down to it, Mayweather can make up whatever rules he wants because he's Floyd Mayweather. But if that's the case, I don't know, maybe the commission, maybe that is the case. That does sound like it makes sense. It does make sense, especially for the fighters. You know, the bigger you are, the harder you hit. So why not pad up them gloves a little bit more? Craig Lee, what do you think about that?
Any of those gloves they have do not feel. First of all, let me say this: coming from a martial arts background since 9 years old, as we spoke before, you know, having a couple of black belts, the hardest one I ever got was through judo. But now, and being my age that I am, I've fought in many tournaments. I can send you a pic on Twitter and you can post it up here for them. I've got lots of first place trophies, everything from judo, from just straight up, you know, taekwondo, to straight up mixed martial arts. I mean, I loved it, and I got into it at a young age. Now, here's the thing: nobody likes to be hit. Shit, man, it hurts. I don't care if you stand in front of me, and I take a big old blow up beach ball, one of them cheap ass dollar store beach balls, blow it up, and then you just stand there, put your hands by your side, and I hold it in my hands and I put it in your face and hit your nose. It don't feel good, and that's nothing compared to any glove that gets hit by one of these two men.
Now, I'm looking in the chat. There are some people confirming this. Let's see. Mike is right. 154 is 10-ounce gloves, and 147 is 8-ounce. They can wear 8-ounce at 154 also. All right, so there you go. So they have a choice between 8 and 10 at 154, but I'm sure Floyd's like, okay, we're going to fight at 154. We're fighting with 10-ounce gloves.
Now think about what that is, Chris. Think about that. Have you ever held an ounce of silver or anything, gold or anything, ounce of metal in your hand?
My cock weighs an ounce, so I have that in my hand right now.
Well, I believe that.
So.
Okay. Well, you take that times what you see in the glove, and think about that hitting in your jaw with a fist and a muscle of a madman that's been trained to knock you out. Woo, that hurts.
Speaking of your cock, can I say something?
Yeah.
What?
Woo!
Wonderful,
Hey,
wonderful.
I saw this interview with this guy named Matthew Cater, and I heard you call in and you said something about putting his cock in your mouth.
Yeah, I heard that too. I saw that. Yeah. That was funny. Is that dude for real?
That dude is a joke.
I thought he was like some kind of pretend dude until I looked him up.
Well,
I heard you call in too, Greg.
Greg
talking
was
about something about a glory hole.
Yeah, they found Cody Garbrandt passed out in an unsavory part of town at a men's glory hole.
And that guy, Cater, he said, "Is that guy for real? Is he serious? Did he find him in the glory?"
That's why I said he looked. And then I called back again, and I said, man, he looks sort of tired, man. That dude looked a little bit messed up. I think he's a tad crazy.
Let me explain real quick what we're talking about here. Kobe.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't
No, it's
give you
fine.
that.
Kobe's Corner, and this is fucking hilarious, by the way. Kobe's Corner, who is a friend of the show, was moderating the gentleman that's fighting. I forgot the king. I forgot what his fucking name is, if you guys remember.
Matthew Cater, I think.
There you go, Matthew Cater. So Matthew Cater, I think some of you guys are familiar with this. Matthew Cater called out Cody Garbrandt, and apparently Garbrandt was like, yeah, come down to my gym and I'll fuck you up. So this guy Cater is like, all right, let's fucking do this. Now, this guy Cater is some sort of bodybuilder, and he's a fucking goofball lunatic. And Kobe did a smart move, man, reaching out to this guy or whatever, and teamed up with this guy.
Fucking nut. He did the right thing. You're right.
Forget it. They loaded the room with about 100 people, and the chat was flying. They had a phone in, and Craig started it off calling in. I tried to get in a little zinger in there, and a couple other people's called in as well. If you guys missed it, go to Kobe's Corner. The video is up. It's like 2 videos back. It's pretty fucking funny. Just fast forward to when he shows up there, and you're going to laugh your ass off when you see the interaction. I don't want to say if it's real or not, but it's entertaining. I'll give you that. Fitz, did you see that? I don't know if you follow Kobe's Corner.
I didn't.
Okay, yeah, check him out, man. If you guys aren't subscribed to Cody, go check Kobe. I keep on saying Cody. Kobe's Corner. Definitely check him out. He does the best breakdowns on YouTube when it comes to mixed martial arts. He's really good. You know, I mean, Sammy does a good job. I'm terrible at it, but
I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Rapid MMA. He does Rapid Fight Study. He's a really good at breakdowns too, man. I'm just a layman, but Rapid Fight Study. Find him on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll check him out.
Let's just kiss all each other. Let's just line up and kiss each other's ass. I love all of you anyway. Hey, Chris, real quick. G-Mule wants to know why you're dissing him. He's tried to come in.
Where is G-Mule?
G-Man Mule, make yourself known, my brother.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me, I'll get him on Twitter. Where is he? I think we're together. Now, listen, there is a lot of, I like spreading the legs on YouTube and making some new friends and everything like that. There's a lot of cool people, and there's some assholes as well. And I want to throw a little something out there to the assholes, because there's no thumbs downs, so no one's dying of AIDS, which is nice. But before
this might be a first, by the way.
Yeah, it will happen. It's inevitable. But guys, before I get into my little rant, we got 10 more likes. Let them dance. Dance around. Everyone in the chat dance.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more
and like, you can get my email, brother, and that way you can get me up on we get Googles. I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt, Chris.
No problem. Listen, we had the diaper had the dance for us, so dance, diaper, dance. Every 10 likes that happens. 31 up. So real quick, there is I call him the period. His name is Red Space. If you're watching, you fucking cunt, you cunt bag. If you're watching,
oh my God, how do you really feel about it?
Reveal yourself, you fucking vagina with teeth. Reveal yourself right now. I love it. No, you know what? I love busting balls. There's a couple of shows I go to, and now it's great. This is a great part about Twitter. I throw it out there, and you crazy fucks come in and help me out, spam the shit out of these shows. But yeah,
and we do have fun doing that, by the way, Chris. We do have fun doing it with you.
It's so much fun. Anyway, yeah, definitely come in and spam the show with us. It's a lot of good times. But there is a little community of people that are disliking what's going on, the movement, the MMA hole movement. And to you guys, you can just lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
Anyway, okay.
Do what? Is that a real thing?
Oh, sure.
Lick my balls.
Vandalay says it's real.
Tell us.
All right, let's find G-Man. Let's find this guy.
Get G-Man, baby. G-Man, you want to come on still, brother?
I don't remember what his...
I can't wait to have Jay on there, too, because I love my brother Jay, my black soldier, my homie up in Baltimore, living at large and doing what's right.
Yeah, you know what? Not for nothing. There's too many white people here. We need other races.
We need some soul. We need some soul. You got the best soul in here right now. Let me say this. No, I mean, me and Smooth could hook up because, see, I'm the most soulful white boy you'll ever meet. I live in the South, and I grew up with nothing but brothers and sisters. People, you know, I mean, listen, I'm like the dude, you know, of course, you'll know this one, Chris, The Jerk, the movie The Jerk. I'm like him. I'm the white Steve Martin that grew up with a black family.
If you didn't see the movie The Jerk, you're not seeing movies. That movie's fucking great. That is a great movie.
That's me. You watch that some bitch, and that's me. I'm serious, guys. There's some things they could cut out of that. Or no, you leave it all in. Just add the weed. And but I did. That's honestly, guys, my family's all way darker than me. Let me say that. And I don't mean that. And I have to be cool because I don't bring nothing on nobody, you know, because I love my family. And but that is the truth. And I'm doing large today, sort of like Steve Martin did. But it's all because of my loving family that raised me. And I love them. And I love the MMA-Holes and you, Chris, you smoochy redheaded mother grabber.
Too many white people in here. I'm getting uncomfortable. It's too many white people. Mr. Fitz, did you ever see the movie The Jerk?
No.
All right. It's definitely, you know, it's even, I tell you what, it's even an old movie for myself, and I'm an old bag. But the fucking Jerk, if you get a chance, it's a Steve Martin movie. And what Craig is referring to is Steve Martin was raised by a black family, correct, Craig?
You are correct, sir.
Yeah, and he was singing along, and he thought he was black, and it's amazing. Steve Martin thinking he's black is gold. It's comedy gold. Anyway, all right.
The story is fun. It's fun for the whole family.
All right,
Hey,
Craig.
listen, did you not get G-Man? What about Marlynn? Where's Marlynn? That sweet, lovely young lady who's a treasure.
Are you saying that because Marlyn's Asian, we need to get her in here? Is that what you're saying right now?
I didn't say just because she's Asian. I'm saying because I think Marlynn's like the whole package for everybody. And,
Yeah.
you know, what can I say? I love her. And I love Jessie Bell Hill. And I love all our ladies of the 7%.
Spaceballs says, "Oh my God, it's another great movie." We need to do a show about movies, but this is an MMA show. Let's not fucking get caught up in crazy movies. Now, okay, we talked about Mayweather McGregor. I do want to touch base back on it. I want to come back into it. If you guys have any other things that you want to throw out there real quick about it, we can throw that out. If not, I want to move on.
I enjoyed Jessie Bell Hill's video, didn't you, buddy?
She sings like shit. Oh, fuck.
Lovely.
Oh, shit, my mic is on. I didn't know that. Sorry, Jesse. I was only kidding. That was a joke.
I love
Wonderful,
Jessie.
wonderful.
She's a trip. She's our little sister of the MMA-Holes, brother.
No, Jesse's awesome. By the way, subscribe to the Jessie Bell Hill. Is everyone in this call right now subscribed to Jessie Bell?
I know I am. Ann H., you're right. See, Ann H. is with us in the jerk.
Mm-hmm. There you go, Ann. And us old people got to stick together. You know what I'm saying, Dan? You know what I'm talking about. You speak my language.
Ann is in my fantasy league, and man, she does really good with her picks. She knows her stuff, man. Ann H. in the chat room, she really knows her stuff, man. She calls them right 90% of the time.
Oh, wow.
Almost.
Sammy,
Fantasy league of football or basketball or what?
no, it's in his...
No, UFC fantasy pick'em league.
Sammy, do you fantasize about NH? Is that what you're saying right now?
I love NH.
All right, Sammy, my man.
Woo! All right. Cringe. All right, so NH is fucking awesome, by the way, and we ran to NH through the Pure Evil group over there. They do a great job as well, and they're wonderful, wonderful too.
Wonderful, wonderful.
She is awesome.
All right. Mr. Fitz, are you getting nauseous right now by this stupid conversation or what?
No.
Okay, good.
All good.
I was just making sure you weren't going to throw up all over yourself. Anyway, Luke Thomas next week is going to be streaming, I don't know, or doing his show on Wednesday night, and I need to get some New York people together and possibly attack Luke Thomas. What do you guys think about
cool.
that? How funny would that be?
I would love to see that.
Fuck me up. He's like twice my size, but that's all right. I'm a black belt in podcasting, so you can't fuck with this beard. Anyway, Sammy, are you a Luke Thomas fan?
Yeah, I watched Luke. That's what I was going to ask. Is I've only been watching you for a few weeks now. What's the backstory? What's the hatred with Luke? He does. Like as if everybody. Some people piss me off. I like some of their shit. I hate some of their shit. Luke Thomas, I like some of his shit. Some of his shit is, he's kind of dumb, but you got to take the good and the bad. But I was wondering, what's the backstory behind fuck Luke Thomas in the chat and all that?
Yeah, the chat is fucking...
The short version.
They're fucking Luke Thomas right now in the chat. As we speak, they're fucking him hard. Luke Thomas, here's the thing with Luke Thomas. I don't hate Luke Thomas. It's not a hatred over here with Luke Thomas. And I don't want to say a fan, but I do observe his work, and I agree with a lot of his points. With that being said, he is long-winded, and he's very full of himself. And I don't know. There's something about him that rubs me the wrong way. So what I decided to do is, when I made this whole channel, I decided to create a song and attack someone in media. And Luke Thomas was our number one that we went at, and we just went with it. So he has a hot dog bottom lip, and we're just going with it.
There's somebody like that I used to really like was Brendan Schaub. And then over the years, he's kind of just started to rub me the wrong way. I don't know. He just gotten so full of himself, it seems like, in the last couple of years. So I kind of get what you're saying,
Oh shit. Ann has a crush on you, Sammy. What do you feel? How you feel about this?
Just made my night.
Look, this might be the second love connection, Chris, we could come up with, because we know we made one last week. Sammy, hammy. All right, y'all get together after the chat. Give her your Gmail. Give her your love. We love everybody. Back to you, Chris.
I know Ann. She's happily married to a guy named Mike, and they both participate in the UFC fantasy league, and they're good people.
All right, so there you go. Ann is spoken for, so everyone's hands off of Ann in the chat right now. Jesse Bell says Luke Thomas painted his toenails at night and thinks he's God. Is that right,
He
Luke?
probably
Wonderful,
does.
wonderful.
I do get manicures and pedicures myself, but I'm not a prima donna.
Wow, well, Craig is well kept for his ladies.
I
Good
sure
hygiene.
do now.
Yeah.
Hell, let me tell you something, guys. Here's something. Let me give some love out because we got 7% in here, and they'll agree with me for damn sure. And that's this. This is a public service, a PSA, public service announcement. Men, here's some things called fingernail clippers and fingernail files, soap. Cleanse your ass up. Clean your crotch good always. I always keep handy wipes with me. Even during the day, I wipe my stuff up. Keep your fingernails short and clean. They don't know pussies want a hangnail on it, okay? Now, keep your toenails trimmed and perfect. When you get in the sack and you're rolling around, you ought to cut no chick up and make her bleed on your stuff, on your 100% Egyptian silk sheets. Let me tell you something. This is a public service announcement. I will yield back to the master of this ceremony, Chris. But remember, nails clean, nails trimmed, toenails clean and trimmed. Crotch should be immaculate always. All right, back to you, Chris.
That's right, man. If you're in there, shave the bush, trim it down, and trim your toenails.
I did not say shave the bush, Chris.
Oh, whoop.
Trim it.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
a man should trim it.
So not a full.
Oh, he can shave it if he wants. I don't care. My Ling Ling and Brianna both are waxed today.
No,
I put a post on that today on Twitter. They both got waxed completely, but now they do this thing. These women do this thing. We have a decorative triangle.
Called the Dorito chip.
Is that what that is? Okay, well, I don't know. I was sort of happy to see all of it.
It's like the Bermuda. It's the pussy triangle where Craig loses his dick.
I just thought it was wonderful because, that's what they do now. And, of course, it's just as much for those two as it is for me because, they're both bisexual, but I'm their only male lover. And so it's wonderful. Back to MMA talk to you, Chris.
Well, it's funny you say that. We watched an episode tonight of Tough 25, episode 9. I did a little bit of a recap on that. You heard my long-winded Luke Thomas breakdown of that. And there was a fight tonight. Let's get the names here. I forgot the names already. What was it? Eddie?
Gilbert Smith and...
there you go. Gilbert
Lima.
Smith and Lima. Diego Lima went down 3-rounder. Give me your guys' opinions on the episode, how the season's going, and what are your thoughts on it? We're going to start with Sammy with this one.
Yeah, I actually just watched the fight tonight. I skipped through the stuff because I wanted to jump on to the MMA-Holes. So I fast forwarded and watched the fight. I thought it was a good fight. I actually scored it a little bit opposite than you did. I thought Gilbert Smith took the first round, and then I thought Lima took the second round. And then, but I was really impressed with Gilbert Smith, man. For a guy who's really pretty much known for his wrestling, he stood in the pocket, man, and traded with Lima. And I thought he got some good shots in. But as the third round kind of came through, I think he was gassing a little, and I thought Lima definitely won the third round. So I thought it was a good fight, man.
The fight was good for sure. It definitely was good, and you missed nothing by skipping through. I think the rest of the season I might have to start just going back to the old ways and skipping to the fight because it's just not even worth talking about the episode anymore. I don't believe in the shit talk between the two fighters.
Honestly, I really have lost a lot of interest in this season since I really wanted to see the coaches fighting. Because,
me too, brother.
Yeah, because no matter who wins the season, I know they're going to win like $200,000 or whatever, but they're not. I mean, they've already been in the UFC. They're going to probably fight on the undercard. It's not a big deal, It's not like somebody I have vested interest in. Mm-hmm. But now that the fight is off between Cody and TJ, I don't even know if I catch the next couple episodes. I'll watch them, but I'm not running home to see what's up.
Yeah,
I don't know. It ruined this coming up card.
It sure did.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to be in Vegas, and I was really kind of looking forward to that 213. But you know what? The people's main event, man, Cowboy and Lawler, man. That's the fight I'm going for, man.
That's gonna be great. You gonna be there for Fight Week, Sammy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, nice.
There. Yeah.
Marlyn's gonna be there as well. If you guys want to have sex, Marlyn will be there.
You never hold up, do you, brother? Crazy as not big.
Marlyn.
Hey, man, that ought to be fun, though. I think that would be awesome. Last time I was there, they canceled the, Ferguson and Khabib fight. So that's why I said screw it and came on home.
Well, the good part about Fight Week is this. You got 2 fights that weekend. You have Friday and Saturday. Even if you don't go to the fights, at least you have 2 fights to check out. If you're there for the weekend, you could go to a bar. You could check it out. I mean, it's a great
I'm
time.
going to both, man.
Are you going to both fights?
Yeah, man, let me tell you
Fucking
though, I am cursed because I went last year. Do you see this up here on the wall? 200.
Mm-hmm.
I went to 200, and the night before I flew out to Vegas is when John Jones and the DC fight was canceled, and I was so pissed, man.
God.
So because I really wanted to see that, and I felt like I was cursed because this year I wanted to see Cody and TJ, and that one's canceled. So
That does suck.
Just a heads up, guys. I just want you to know this, and you're hardcore, man. Respect to you, man, because that's the thing. When these fights fall through, it's a disaster. It could really destroy the whole event. We did learn.
It does totally destroy it, man.
Yeah, we did learn though in Vegas, if you're there to see a specific fight,
yeah,
and they pull out, you could actually get a refund for this. Now, some people aren't aware of this. We actually looked up the laws and all this shit, and apparently you can get it. We did get a refund on tickets. So McGregor versus.
I did not get a refund when I was there. I had my tickets for Tony Ferguson, the Wonder Boy, and Woodley, of course.
Did you dispute it or no?
No. I just thought, well, what the heck, I called and asked them about that because I'd heard that too, Chris. And when I asked them about it, they said no, and I gave my tickets to somebody else and flew on home because I was staying at the Rio.
Yeah, there is a law. There's a law that if you say this, I forgot what number of the law is or something like that.
Damn, I wish I'd have known that.
Yeah,
but it's not that big a deal to this point. The fact was the disappointment, as Sammy's talking about, the disappointment is what kills you because I'd flown from L.A. I was going back to Alabama, was in L.A., came to Rio, got there, checked in the Rio, boom, they announced it, and I said, I'm heading home.
Shit. Well, hey, at least you had a trip. Did you get a little action while you were there?
Craig always has action.
Blackjack?
Oh, you mean in the casino? Okay, yeah, that's all good.
Well, I've seen people get action while they were playing blackjack. I've actually seen some naughty things go on there, but that's for another show. So Jessie Bell says she's out of here. See you, my friends, and have a great night.
Love you, Jessie.
Okay, so what the fuck were we talking about? We were talking about Fight Week. Tough and Fight Week and all that stuff. We got a little sidetracked, but definitely, yeah, Fight Week. Marlyn is going to be there, so yeah, maybe MMA-Holes could meet up. Unfortunately, I can't go. I'm fucking pissed. I wanted to go as well, but something came up, so I can't really go. Anyway, Mr. Fitz, what did you think of Tough 25 episode 9? It's like getting called on in school, right? It's like, Mr. Fitz, are you paying attention to this?
Fitz, anyone?
Bueller.
I was disappointed because I wanted to see Gilbert or a mini Yoel Romero get knocked out.
A mini Yoel, that's good.
He is the worst thing ever. It's painful to listen to him. But I actually had him winning the fight the first 2 rounds. 3rd round he lost. Gilbert's jiu-jitsu, I don't think he's ever heard of jiu-jitsu because his jiu-jitsu is terrible. He did not apply the hooks. He didn't throw the hooks at all. Awful. But he impressed me on the feet. He was trying to be Anderson Silva with he was like, and you could hear his coaches in the corner yelling, he was moving his head around, and I thought he was going to get clipped up, but, he was better on the feet than I thought.
Seems like we have a bad connection here. Hold on.
Well, I'll tell you what, I heard every word of it.
Oh, you did?
I got to tell you this, Chris. I got to give props to Brother Mike. Damn, even Sammy, I think Sammy was impressed too. Good eye, my brother. Good commentary on that. Good breakdown.
Yeah, here's the thing with those rounds. They could have went either way. Like if the refs went another way, like Sammy had it reversed, I wouldn't argue any of it because it was so close. Both rounds, both fighters had their moments to shine. You know what I'm saying? They both had their moments to actually take over the fight, and then boom, it went the other direction. So it could have went either way, those rounds. It was a fun one to watch. But yeah, Gilbert was I don't know, he seems a little whiny and stuff like that, but it is what it is. He lost. Yeah, he lost that. What'd you think about him running in the bathroom, doing a little quick jog during the?
He just wanted attention. He wanted to separate himself from the group. He wanted everyone to feel bad for him. He wanted to look like he's the good guy. He wanted to terrible. It was hard to watch. But I think that was the best fight of the season so far.
It was a good fight. Yeah,
I agree.
Absolutely. It was a really good fight. Craig, thoughts? Tough episode 9.
Yeah, 5, a solid 5. And but I'm more impressed by listening to Brother Mike break it down and Sammy's comments as well. You know, this is becoming so swole, Chris. You might just have to bust out some extra room. Boom, boom. This is a fat motherfucker tonight. It's righteous, and it's all good on MMA Holes, baby.
Yeah, you guys are killing it tonight on a Wednesday show. This is good stuff, man. Listen, I'm fucking pumped up tonight. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. And with always being able to fall back to this motherfucker, Conor McGregor over here, and Floyd Mayweather actually fighting for real, who gives a fuck if it's MMA? Who gives a fuck if it's boxing? It's going to be a circus. So it's a good day for me over here. And it's good to see you guys hanging with the boys on a swole, sexy Wednesday night.
Hanging with the boys.
And
Now-
what part of the country is Sammy in, if you don't mind divulging that info?
No, man, I'm proud of where I'm from, man. I'm Oklahoma City, Oklahoma is where I represent, man.
Cool, represent, baby. I love OKC. I love the damn street racing out there too. I actually went through there about 8-9 months ago and met some of them boys from the TV show not Fast and Loud, but Street Outlaws.
Street Outlaws.
They were awesome guys too.
Yeah, Asian used to work with me, so
Coolio, man, cool.
Yeah.
Well, they love MMA also, by the way. I found out after catching up with them. But anyway, back to you, Chris.
All right, let's see what's going on here. I'm looking in the chat over here. Are you serious? Man, I'll tap you out, dude. I'm not sure where Ramon's going with this. Check out the Weasel channel. That shit's gold.
Yeah, I watched that too. That's good. That's really good.
This channel is pretty cool, too.
Breaks down the fight.
So what is it called? The Weasel? Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
the Weasel's 17 or something. He's pretty good.
Is that
he breaks down all the fights, and he's good. He makes predictions.
Is that the East Coast guy, the guy with the heavy, like, East accent? Or am I thinking of someone else? Oh, I'm thinking...
No, he kind of has a very mellow tone voice.
The Weasel.
You gotta check that out. Is he like Robin Black?
No, he's very good. You should check him out. He's very good with his breakdowns and picks, too.
See,
cool.
now,
So he's very good. So when I said, is he like Robin Black? He said, no. He's very good.
Robin...
Yeah, Robin Black is an acquired taste. Well, I got to be careful because apparently I forgot who said it. Was it Connor B? I think someone said
somebody. Connor B. I believe.
They reached out to Robin Black and tried to link him up with us. So I have to behave.
Well, that'd be cool. I mean, say what you will about Robin Black. Now, let me say this, and I'm going to be nice, Chris.
Well, I said a lot of bad things.
Robin, God bless him. He's a very good guy, got a good heart, real sweet spirit. The guy's got a sweet spirit. Let me put it that way. And,
Does that mean gay?
I don't mean it like that.
You're saying
I didn't mean it like that.
Are you saying he's a faggot?
But no, I did not say that. He's got a wife. But he's like, he's like the older hippie. He's like, if he wasn't, he's like the softer side of me.
One thing. I was gonna say one thing. You're right. Robin Black is an acquired taste, but one thing you gotta admit, man, he has a passion and love for the combat sports and fighting and MMA.
Well, that's my whole point. That's what I was saying is that no matter what you think, Robin is absolutely in there deep, and he's got a lot. Let me tell you this too: he throws a lot of weight with the UFC. Even though he is a small fry, he throws a lot of weight there. So yeah, build that bridge. I love Robin. He breaks the fight down good. It's just his esoteric type knowledge is what sort of sends me off.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I love him. God bless Robin.
Yeah. Here's the thing with Robin Black. He's just not my cup of tea, but a lot of people. He's very knowledgeable about the sport. He's got a lot of connections, and he seems like a good guy. Nothing against the guy. But I've said my things about him because I say terrible things about everybody. But Robin Black, it is what it is. And there was a good interview with him and the Loaded Joes, which is another podcast that had him on. And he seems like a good guy, But like I said, it's just not my cup of tea. Some people like him, some people don't. Real quick, the Mule, Mr. Mule, DM me on Twitter because I've seen to lose you here. Just DM me on Twitter and I'll send you a link so we can get the Mule on. All right.
G-Mule, you better send him your link, baby, so we can get you in here. But no, Robin Black, and I know somebody wants to say something real quick, but let me say this. Robin Black is a good man. God bless you, brother. We love you, and I want you nothing but success for you. And I want nothing but success for this cringy bitch channel as well.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, I've burnt probably every bridge I could. You know, I probably would have more people on here if I didn't fucking talk shit about everybody. Like, there's really people.
No, you must talk shit. Never stop that. Because see, that's what either makes them good sports or not. And if you can't be a good sport, you can't be a good MMA person. Look, it's all good. We just can't put him into the fucking dirt like old Bill the other night. He needed that shit. He needed that kicking ass. Robin, if he came in, we could give him a little shit, but he'd know we did it because we love him.
Could you imagine though, Robin Black live on the MMA Holes with the donations?
I would fucking love it.
The live chats, it would be a fucking complete disaster. But yeah, maybe we should work on that. Anyway, let's move along. Let's see, MMA Holes, yo, when the press conference hits on the TV, what are we talking about here? What press conference are we talking about here? Let me know. Robin Crack, the drug smoker flying out of my windows cost about 3 stacks. Is Jay Smooth?
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Yeah. This weekend, there is a fight. Are you ready, Mr. Fitz? This weekend, there is a fight going down. There's multiple fights going down. I'm going to put it on the screen for the MMA. Oh, who's this guy? I'm going to put it on the screen for the Holes right now. Holly Holm versus Betch Kohea. There's a 4-fight main card. It is going on afternoon, morning-ish over here. It's a little earlier, and there's a whole bunch of things going on. Now, I said my opinion multiple times about this card. I've been very lenient on a lot of cards that a lot of people say sucked, but this one I've been harsh on. I've been very harsh on this card. Mike has an opposing opinion, and I'm going to give him the stage right now. I'm going to go around the room. We're going to start with Mr. Fitz. What do you think about this weekend? And tell the people why we should watch this card.
I'm actually very excited for this card. I couldn't think of a better fight for Holly Holm. It's a Betch Kohea. It's a pretty big name in the. I mean, there's not very big names in the bantamweight division right now for women, and I mean, I feel like Holly will dominate her, and I feel like Holly will finish her, and Holly really needs that.
So the matchup does seem like a good matchup. I won't disagree with that for sure. I won't. Do you think it's a main event?
I mean, on a fight pass, yeah, sure.
Over RDA versus Safadine?
I mean, they don't have as big as a Holly Holm has a big following. She's one of the biggest stars in women's MMA. Yeah,
so I mean, I know she has a big following, and actually, when I saw her at 196, that place was rocking. Her and Misha, it was a great fight, real great fight. But Holly Holm I think she's on a 2-fight losing streak, and so is RDA.
3-fight losing streak.
Oh, she's on. Holly, yeah. So if you think about it, let's go to the stats over here just to double check. But I think you're right about that, by the way.
Yeah, he's right. 3-fight losing streak.
Yeah, who was it? It was Tate, fucking Russian chick, Shevchenko. And who was the other one? Oh, yeah, GDR. That's right. GDR. I try to forget about 208, but it is what it is. So, yeah, 3-fight losing streak. Holy fuck. Why is RDA moving up to 170 versus Safadine not the main event? Am I wrong for not understanding this?
I don't think it's a main event. I think Safadine's very good. He has some of the best leg kicks in MMA, but he's not a big name. I think Correa and Holm are both bigger names than Tariq Safadine, in my opinion.
All right, so there you go. We got Mike's opinion on that one. Let's go to Craig Lee on this one. On this weekend's card.
Sammy, I'll go next.
All right, so Craig Lee's getting a hand job. Sammy, what do you think about this one?
Plus, I'm getting a picture of Jay Smooth to show you when you come to me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a decent card, man. I read somewhere that Holly Holm is huge over in like Asia, over in Singapore and stuff. So I could see maybe that's why they put her as a main event. But I definitely think the UFC is trying to get Holly back on track, and they're feeding her Betch Kohea. I actually think she could possibly finish Betch, because the way Betch she leaves herself open a lot, and I think that Holly could get one of those leg kicks like she did Ronda, and maybe in that night quickly, man. And if she did that, she'd be right back in the hunt for that 135 championship.
Yep.
If Betch wins this fight, I'd be extremely shocked. Could you imagine if Holly Holm loses this fight against Betch? Do you think that what happens to Holly Holm if she loses this one?
I'll tell you when you come to me.
What do you think, Sammy, on this?
Honestly, you got to eventually start to win. You know what I mean? 1 or 2 losses in MMA is not that big of a deal. You can bounce back. You got to get a win, though. 4 straight and a loss to Betch, who isn't really the top tier. Man, I really don't know where her career would go from there, man. I think it might be over, to be honest with you, man. If anything, this epitomizes the do or die type of win, man.
The one thing I do take from this Holly Betch thing is at that press conference, the fire that was in Holly's eyes when she was looking at Betch, you could tell that we might see some vintage Holly. Maybe she needs this. She's knocked down. Now she's like, enough's enough. I'm about to kick this bitch's ass. So who knows? Maybe this could reinvent Holly's career. I don't know. Maybe this could bring her back up and give her another shot. I mean, listen, I have no disrespect towards Holly. I was a big Holly fan before she even came into the UFC. I said to my buddies, this girl is the girl, man. She's going to be doing it, right? She beats Ronda Rousey on top of the world, and then boom, gets knocked off of that horse in 2 seconds, and then boom, 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 boom. And what happened to Holly Holm? It's gone. Mike, what do you think about this? If Holly Holm loses this fight, what's next for Holly Holm?
I think she might be done. If she loses to Betch, I mean, Ronda knocked Betch out in 50 seconds.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, the card as a whole, I like. I think it has some depth. The main card has Dong Young Kim, who's a veteran, great at judo, versus Colby Covington, the wrestler. So that could be interesting. Grappling match or a judo versus wrestling. And I mean, then you have Arlovsky versus Tybura, the Polish dude, which is, you know, who knows with Arlovsky. A year ago, he was in title contention, Arlovsky.
Oh, yeah.
Now people are saying he's done.
Yeah, I couldn't
so
get
much
you.
change in 1 year.
Andre Arlovsky could go lick my balls. But what's it? Who's he fighting here? Merson. This dude, okay. All right, this guy's a fucking killer over here. I feel he's gonna. I mean, this kid from Poland, number 13 ranked kid. He's a tough ass dude. So Arlovsky's got his hands full with this one. But I don't give a fuck about Arlovsky. I don't give a fuck about anything but Safadine and Dos Anjos. That's all I give a shit about in this card. And I know it is a fight night, you know, or a fight day, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know. I think it's because, and it's not to kill the whole card, I think it's just because the placement of the main event. That's just me. But Craig Lee, we didn't get your opinion on this one. What did you think?
Well, here's my opinion. First of all, what was going to be the main event, or not the main event as on the card, but think about it. What was supposed to happen also at this fight?
What was supposed to happen on this fight?
Was supposed to be a Cody Garbrandt situation there?
No.
No, not this one.
I thought this was to go like they usually do. They would intermingle the finale of the UFC fight. I mean, of the Tuf, as they usually did, would roll it over to a fight. So no, okay.
No, yeah, it's not this.
That's
one.
That was supposed to be on 213, which is
okay, I got you.
next month.
Yeah, I got you. Well, my main thing is this. Here's how I feel about the whole situation, man. First of all, I got to say, Mike, you broke it down good, brother, man. He threw it down there like it is. I'm a big Holly Holm fan. Die hard, you know that, Chris, and so do the Holes. Now, Holly's a very tough woman, but if she loses this fight, I dare say it is over with, just like it was sort of pretty much agreed over there. But, you know, it's sad if it happens, but I believe she does absolutely need this, and like Mike said, and I hope she does win because, yeah, fighting this woman that lost so quickly to Ronda, you know, it's a loaded gun there, baby.
All right, so here we go. We got the opinions on this weekend's fight night. Holly Holm versus Betch Correia. Let me know what you guys think in the chat right now. Are you going to be watching this event? Are you not? Care or don't care? Let's get a yes if you care. No if you don't care. Let me know in the chat right now because I need to know because you guys are wonderful, wonderful, right?
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. All right, so basically, let's be honest. I would still be watching this if I was going to be home. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be home to watch it. So let's be honest. I would be doing a Fight Buddies, and I would probably be watching it regardless and trying to sell this thing. But you know, I can't get too pumped. I'll probably watch it on a replay. Now, here's my question to you guys in the Hangouts. Do you guys know if Fight Pass does replays on their fights on a fight night?
Yes, usually they do.
They do, right? Okay, so then I'm good because I know
it might take a few days till it comes up on their VODs, and you'll be able to choose from those in Fight Pass. But it might take a few days. I don't know. But now, are you going to do a Friday night thing, or you're just saying no Saturday night thing?
I got to work. I got to work Friday night and Saturday. I might go on late Friday. I might go on like super late. So if you guys are fucking still up, I might blast a quick late stream. But I might do that.
To talk bullshit about who lost and won if you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely listen, guys. You know me. I can't stay away from this shit. So even if I can't go on a certain time, I'll come on after or before. I'll find a way to unite this fuck fest. Ramon says yes. John Tamburino says no. Just RDA. Hell yeah, me too. Says Steven Cedillo. Holly needs this win. Jay, that would be dank as fuck, says Naughty George. Rumble Kush, Gorilla Glue Sour, Rumble Weed, and Nick and Nate Kush. What the fuck is going on?
Rumble Weed. Gorilla Glue is a really good strain of weed, by the way, Chris.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, and by the way, Chris, we appreciate you doing this, man, because here's the thing overall. Like these people in the chat that love you so much, and we all do, and the guys that are on the Hangouts, we love you, you know that. It's this, man. When you set up these things, these people have been on this deal for... there's been people on here for 6 hours chatting before it ever went live, brother. This is a dedicated crew who loves their chat. They love to talk. And so that's what makes it wonderful, wonderful to me, man, sometimes, you know. It's really good. So tomorrow night, all you got to do is set up that chat when you're working and let us bullshit. And I believe everybody put ones on that. While you're doing your thing, then log in at a certain time and boom, we getting it all.
You know what I wish I could do? And this is a little, it's kind of sucks with the phone streams. I wish I could set up a stream and then kind of chime in off the phone, but I can't do that. That kind of sucks. So like when I do a phone live stream, I could see the chat and everything like that, but I can't just kind of, unless I leave my phone just going. That's the only way I could keep it going. So what I'm thinking is tomorrow while I'm doing the tattoo thing, I'm thinking of having the phone just keep going and keep that chat open. You guys can chill out and watch me cry for a couple hours.
That's great, bro. That's wonderful. We'd love it. And that's for real. Everybody type a one. We go be in the chat shooting shit, waiting on Brother Chris to come in. We'll all give our comments. All right on, baby.
Guys,
where are you getting the tattoo at? Where are you getting it physically on your body?
I'm going to do it on the inside of this swole muscle on my arm. On the inside of my bicep, I have a nice free spot over there. So when I flex, it pops out and fucking kicks everyone in the ass. That's what I'm looking to do.
We have the bonus of 2 separate streams tomorrow, possibly.
Yeah. Tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. So
giveaway too.
Oh yeah, that's right. The giveaway is tomorrow night.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
The giveaway is tomorrow night. Good thing you guys remember that. If you guys didn't enter in that Fooker, tomorrow night we are giving away the 2 Conor McGregor paintings. To enter that, you need to say Luke Thomas in the Fight Buddies video, the last Fight Buddies video. You need to go there and say Luke Thomas, and you need to follow all the rules in the description. Like, subscribe, and share on social media. The rules are in the description.
How awesome is that?
I tell you what,
Chris, how awesome is the fact that after this big announcement that you are the sole possessor of these 2 fine pieces of art that were all created by our brother Brady, Mr. Ned Nostrils.
That's right. That's right. I tell you what, we run the best infomercials here on the MMA-Holes. We do it good.
You like how I do that? I'm sorry.
I like it. No, it's great. All right. So yeah, those paintings, you can check them out. And there's not many entries. So listen, I mean, the chances are better for the people that did enter. So maybe we should stop talking about it and let the hardcores win. There you go. Mike Fitz is like, shut your mouth.
Did you ever get a hold of that? Go ahead, Mike.
No, Sammy was saying DVD.
Go ahead.
Okay, hold on one second. So, Sammy, we did get DVW. It's been shipped out. He's getting his shirt. So, we expect DVW to fucking give us a picture so we can put it on social media. And DVW did reveal himself. So, and thank God he lives in the U.S. So, that saved me a couple of bucks. So, Mike, what were you saying?
No, I was just looking at the card, and there's one guy few guys, but on the undercard, this guy Li Jinglang, he fought on UFC Fight Night Denver, and he put on a really good performance. He's, I think, the only UFC guy on the UFC roster from China. He's fighting, but this guy's good. I like him. Yeah, he's tough. He Lee the Leech, I think, and also
yeah, I'm looking for him right now. Hold on one second. I have the on the screen
real
right.
Good, by the way. I think Sammy knows him, don't you, Sammy?
Well, who are we talking about right now? Because I'm looking at the prelims. You said what's his name? Oh, here we go.
Jing Lang.
Got him up right now. 12-4-0 from China. And yeah. You said, now where did you say he fought at? I got the stats up. I'm showing
He
you.
beat Bobby Nash, I think, at
There you go.
Shevchenko Pena, UFC Denver.
Round 2. Yeah, look at this. Here we go, guys.
Yeah,
He's fairly young, isn't he?
Yeah, they had a really good fight.
Yeah, I saw it. I remember it well.
Now, if you're not familiar with this guy, check out his stats. I have him up on the screen right now. Bobby Nash, win. Anton Zafir, win. And look at this. All round 2, round 1. Everything there is a ending to each fight. The decisions are a couple of fights back. So his last 4 fights ended in a result. He got submitted once, but he's got a lot of KOs, TKOs. Yeah, it looks like he's an exciting dude. So if you guys aren't familiar, 12-4-0 from China. Check this guy out, Lin Jinlang. Now, who was the other gentleman you were talking about?
Oh, Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres. He's an exciting fighter. He was a late replacement on this card, actually, and yeah. He always brings a fight.
Bruce Leroy, and I think people are familiar with him. I got him up. Alex Caceres. This guy was, excuse me, I just burped into the microphone. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Between featherweight and bantamweight.
Yeah. Now, this guy, he went on that 3-fight losing streak. I remember, he was up, down, up, down. He had a lot of promise. This guy, he's coming off of 2 losses right now, but look at his losses over here.
They threw him to the Wolves.
Exactly. Jason Knight. Jason Knight. Yeah, don't sleep on Knight.
Rodriguez, I think.
Yeah, he main evented, I think, against you.
Yeah. No, I love Jason Knight's good. I like Jason Knight.
Yeah, he's a good kid. Now, he's another one. If you watch, definitely subscribe to Kobe because he's actually good friends with Jason Knight, and he has him on a lot. Really? Yeah, he has him on the show a lot. So definitely check out Kobe over there.
He's got a tough fight, Ricardo Lamas.
Oh, it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great, great fight. You know what I like about Knight is he's so fucking humbled. He's like, listen, he goes, I know that this guy's going to be really tough. I completely get it. But tell this guy not to underestimate me. It's going to be a war. And he's going to go in there and he's going to give him everything he got. What do you guys think, Sammy? What do you think about Jason Knight? What's your feelings on this guy?
He's a tough dude. He just fought Chas Kelly, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I was there. I was in Dallas, man. And I actually, man, that was an awesome fight, man. Everybody, that place went crazy for Chas Kelly because he's from Texas. Mm-hmm. But, man, Jason Knight shut them down, man. So he's an exciting fighter, man. He brings it, and he seems pretty well-rounded. He's got some good stand-up, but his ground game, man, he's real well-rounded, man. I think he can go far. Yeah.
Now, in that fight, I thought, I might be in the minority, but I thought that Knight was losing that fight. And I tell you what, man, the way he finished that fight, I was like, this guy is a fucking beast.
Ooh, it was bad.
Oh, my God. He just sucked the life out of him, and I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. So, yeah, Jason Knight, keep your eye on this kid. And the UFC's very high on him. Very, very high.
Ricardo Lamas is the number 3 guy.
Fucking poor Lamas. This guy can't catch a break.
Ricardo Lamas, man. That sounds like a cheap name. I remember that cat who was an actor one time, Ricardo Lamas. But yeah, I've seen him. He's all right.
Yeah, well, Ricardo Lamas, if you guys aren't familiar with him, he's the guy that made the stupid Conor McGregor video, joking around. The guy's a good fighter. He's a real good fighter. But
he's a tough bastard. Obviously, just look at him.
Yeah, he's no fucking joke. What did he lose to? Chad Mendes? I can't remember. Who the fuck did he lose to?
He tapped Oliveira, a fat Oliveira too.
Yeah,
you're
baby.
Right. Hold
was
on,
Ricardo Lamas the one that fought Max Holloway when they were throwing down? And pointing to the
They pointed down and they started throwing a haymaker.
Yeah,
that was awesome, man.
That was
an awesome moment, man.
That actually was.
No, Lamas is no joke. He's no joke. I remember he got caught up with the whole fucking. He was a top dog for the while. I think he's still. What is he got? He's got to be top 5. He's number 3. So there you go. God damn, that's a jump for Jason Knight to top 3. God damn it.
Damn.
Now you imagine that Jason Knight pulls his shit off and boom, he's. Oh shit.
What the hell happened?
Oh fuck, Mike's dead.
But you got to take
oh my God!
Jason Knight, to take this on a somewhat short notice, a number 3 guy, you got to take that opportunity and try to take that spot,
That's proper. That's right, man.
Oh yeah, he's running with this. He's hanging with the boys.
Both the Korean on that card.
The Korean zombie, Jesus Christ.
Boy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. I'm going to Lamas right now. Let's check out his stuff over here. He's fighting Jason Knight. He beat
I
Oliveira.
like Korean people. They're pretty cool. They're really laid back. No kidding. No, I mean that right. Look, damn it. I did not mean that there. Well,
make good cars.
Yeah, for real, they are. They're cool people. I've been to Korea, by the way. So anyway, never mind. You took that totally wrong. But they're good laid back people, but they're really focused and they're fighting.
Yeah, Korean people are hardworking people, man. They make some good food too, man.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Ling Ling's Korean, so I'm just letting you know
okay.
that's what I've been.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right,
I like
so
kimchi, man.
all right,
Kimchi is good, but Ling Ling's better.
stats are up. Ricardo Lamas versus Oliveira got that win. That was a big win. Actually, a lot of people thought Oliveira was going to take that fight, and Lamas was like, "Nope, I got it." Actually, Lamas had a chip on his shoulder, if I do recall, in that fight. He's like, "All right, you think I got no shot?" And he fucking looked really impressive in that fight. Max Holloway, like you guys said, same thing. War went decision. Think about it, against Max Holloway, who's fucking been killing people. Diego Sanchez, well, hey, it is what it is. And there's the Chad Mendes loss. Now, if you look before the Chad Mendes loss, okay, 1, 2, 3. Well, hold on. 1, 2 fights in a row. He fought for the belt against Aldo, and you know what happened there. And then he was on a 4-fight win streak before that. Fucking Lamas was on a tear. You know, he got knocked off his horse with Aldo. He's been up, down, up, down. Good fucking fighter, though, man. Don't sleep on this dude. Jason Knight, you got to think instant fight of the night when you see these two names locked together. It's going to be a fun one. I hope Knight wins his Nordy George. Aldo actually looked like a Scarface against Lamas. Holly Holm takes it in her ass to preserve Preacher's daughter's virginity.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Let's see. G-Man Mule
The funny
says...
thing about that comment, Chris,
Yeah.
is the fact that there are so many people that believe that's true. I mean, not about her, just in general. If they do it that way, they're still virgins, which is totally stupid. But anyway, but that is the truth. Some people believe that way.
If you take it in the butt, that means you're good. You're
still not you're still a virgin. So they believe in. Yeah, I'm just telling you that's some weird religious shit, but not necessarily contributed to any particular group. I'm just saying, but I've seen that more than you can realize. Anyway.
So you're saying to me that George Sampras is still a virgin?
Hey, yeah, good. I don't know. George, are you still a virgin? I have no idea, brother.
Let's just wait for that response.
Off the hook there, man.
G-Man, where are you? Have you DM'd me yet?
Oh, well, yeah, he wanted me to say something. Holly Holmes' ass is beautiful. There's no two ways about it. Her butt is perfect. I love it. And I love Holly Holmes. And her freckles, Chris, no matter what, I like her. But, yeah, G wanted me to say something about that.
Now, G-Man, he did try speak about trying to get into this piece, but I don't see any DMs or anything like that. So, G-Man, what the fuck?
He must be talking shit because he should be in here by now.
All right, so we are going strong on a Wednesday night, guys. You're watching the MMA-Holes live. Now, if you don't know what you're watching right now, well, fuck you. Subscribe, because we are the greatest channel on YouTube, besides Sammy's channel. That's a good channel, too. Check him out as well.
Sammy's a good brother. I love Sammy. Sammy rocks. Sammy's a good man. He knows his stuff, too.
He does.
Thank you. Hey, another hot topic today that kind of got buried after the Conor McGregor thing is, did you touch on the Mike Goldberg and Mauro Ranallo are going to start commenting for Bellator?
I spoke about it a couple of days ago, but we didn't speak about it today, and it's a good topic to talk about, and we didn't get some opinions in here. I'd love to hear, you know, Sammy, since you brought it up, give me your view on this whole thing.
Man, it seems like Bellator's swooping up not only fighters, but color commentators and just anything they can get, you know, and I think Mike Goldberg will be a good addition, you know. I actually like Jimmy Smith, and I think he's going to stick around too. But I don't know if they're going to go to a 3-man booth or what they're going to do, how they're going to integrate Mauro Ranallo and Mike Goldberg and Jimmy Smith. But, yeah, I think it's a good addition.
I did hear that it was for a couple of fights. They signed a 2-fight contract or something like that. You know, New York, they're like, let's get these guys on for New York. And Goldberg in Bellator is fucking a home run. Is an absolute home run. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's see, Craig Lee. What do you think about this whole situation?
I love it, man. I'm made up and ready to roll.
You're in. So Bellator's doing some good things. Mr. Fitz?
They're finally getting smart, man. That's the whole thing. I didn't mean to interrupt. They're finally getting smart, Chris. The thing is, I see this whole situation being way bigger than we probably have time to talk about. But they look at this situation. They're seeing people get a little bit disgruntled. Maybe some guys are getting a little older. That's okay. But there is room for that bit of theatrics and pure, raw athleticism that comes together in Bellator. And the more people that venture over, the well-known names and some of those, I want to tell you what, they're thinking right thoughts. They're making wonderful moves. I'm excited about it. Wonderful, wonderful.
I see Connor B says in the comments that Goldie is not working together with Ronaldo. They're going to split up with Smith, which kind of makes sense because Smith he's their guy. So it's kind of a slap in the face if they just bump him off. So I kind of understand that. But you got to think that Mike Goldberg will be the voice of Bellator at UFC NYC. You got to think that's
I'm
a lot.
sure it will be.
Yeah.
Mike, tell him what you think, because he was going to Mike next. Mike's inside this stuff. That cat's on it, man.
That's right. What do you think, Mikey?
Well, I think, everywhere the UFC is making mistakes, Bellator is right on it. Anyone who's having trouble with the UFC, Bellator is right there, right by their side. They're picking up their scraps, and they're starting to build something. I really like Goldberg. I mean, I think the UFC, man, I liked him and Joe Rogan better. Brian Stan and John Anik's terrible. I hate John Anik.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mute the commentary and listen to you.
Smart man. Go ahead, Sammy.
I got a question because, after they fired Goldberg, I think it was Dana White that said, come in soon. They're going to have a dream team, doing commentating. And everybody was speculating that it might be Jim Rome. And they said it was about this time now, maybe June, that they were going to put this dream team together. And yet now they don't have anybody. I mean, they got the regular guys, Joe Rogan, Brian Stan, John Anik, Kenny Florian, but I don't see any dream team. So I'm wondering what happened to that.
Well, Brian Stan seems like a very nice guy, but I'm sorry, doesn't do it for me. He's like an eyesore when he gets in a cage. He's so gigantic. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
You're right. Yeah, I mean, you're right though. Let me put it this way: it boils down. He's not aesthetically pleasing.
No, yeah, right. No, but seriously, like I mean, it does sound ridiculous if you're not listening back, but I mean,
it's the truth. He's not aesthetically pleasing.
Something about Brian Stan on TV does not work. He's maybe a big ogre. He's just too tremendous. I don't know what it is. He seems like a nice guy. He's very super knowledgeable. Even when he's not on screen, I just don't buy into it. It doesn't do anything. And then the Anik thing as well. I don't know, man. What do you guys think of Brian Stan?
I like Brian Stan. I mean, he's very knowledgeable, but like you said, the in cage interviews, I prefer somebody maybe like Rogan or Anik, but when he does well about breaking down positions and stuff like that, especially for the layman that is watching, maybe doesn't know about what somebody's trying to set up. He does, I think that's where like ex-fighters come into play, and they do a good job with that. I like him, but I can see where you're coming from with the in-ring interviews or the post-fight interviews, stuff like that. He definitely needs help there.
Yeah, there's something lacking. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the problem.
Experience really is what it amounts to, and he's not a very, I don't know. Just like Joe, he throws arm around your bullshit with you. There's some people that are made for this stuff, just like you behind the microphone where you are. Some people are, and some people are not. But yeah, I mean, God bless him. I ain't got no hate for him.
I tell you what, a little side note. Premiere, I went live on Instagram before this. We were talking to a good 5 people. It was great. And Sarah was on there, and Karen was on there. And Sarah said a very nice thing. She says, "We missed you on the last premiere event," and they miss their ginger Joe Rogan. So it's good to know that I was missed.
Lovely mother grab. No, that's good though, because we show support in the MMA-Holes show support for them. So and they show it. I don't know when you go live on Instagram. That's something I'm curious about because I've seen you post that shit. If I go over to Instagram, I follow you. I don't fuck with Instagram really. I just follow people. But I mean, I follow you. But I don't see you come up there live. You might explain that to me. And also, you can't post shit from your computer to Instagram, right?
So Instagram is basically on your phone, man. That's pretty much it. I mean, you could look on your computer, but everything is pretty much going down on your phone. So
I can't watch you live on the computer.
Not on the computer, no. Which I don't
need
understand.
to get on Snapchat, Craig Lee.
Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, I'll have to check into that, my man.
That'd be hilarious, by the way.
Me on Snapchat, no shit. Get mobile and start taking pictures of crazy shit. Y'all would probably be freaked out. I don't know. We'll have to talk more about this because it might have a censorship. I'd not be. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Yeah, that'd be fun.
By the way, if you notice in the chat right now, Nightbot has made an appearance. He hasn't been there all night. I'm like, what's going on? And I looked, and he's back. So welcome the spammer, Nightbot. Everyone say hello to Nightbot in the chat. Mr. Fitz, are you on Snapchat?
Yeah, of course.
Nice. Now,
what is your Snap? Let's get these people Snapchat. Let's get Sammy's and Fitz's Snapchat, man.
Well, here's the thing. I don't do Snapchat.
I don't either. I'm just saying at least get both of them, Instagram or Snapchat.
But feel free.
I recommend you do Snapchat because you don't have to put anything out there, but you can follow like Misha Tate, you can follow UFC, you can follow Nick Diaz, and you kind of get a view into their world when they put some, it's their personal lives, and it's pretty cool. You get to see behind the scenes stuff. You can find me everywhere: Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. It's SalamX 1976. It's across the board at Twitter and all those places.
Yeah, go follow my friend over there. Yeah, I'm the worst. Fitz, go ahead, throw it out there.
Yeah, just two things. I think back to Dominic Cruz, I think he's great. He's probably, besides Joe Rogan, he's my favorite. He really breaks it down. He's very smart. He's probably the smartest fighter in the UFC. Yeah. He was commentating during 209 with the terrible fight between Woodley and Thompson, but he made it tolerable because he was breaking down what's going through their head and what they're thinking. I thought that was really impressive by him.
Amen, brother. Man, I want to tell you what, Mike Fitz, are you sure you're not my son? I need to get with your mama and have a DNA test and all this stuff. I love you, buddy.
Yeah, Mike's good people, man. Very good people. Definitely a nice addition to the show for sure.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
I actually made a quiz for you to take on the MMA-Holes.
Ooh, wait, an MMA-hole quiz?
Yeah,
yes.
No
awesome.
Shit.
And I'll post in the chat so everyone can play.
Yeah, let's do it.
But pretty much it's a chain game, which means one question relates to the next question and so on until you get to the last question.
Oh, shit, wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Repeat that, and we're going to play the game show music. Here we go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Mike Fitz has a game for everybody. Mike, would you like to explain the rules?
Yeah, so it's how well do you know the MMA-Holes chain game? So you start by clicking the MMA-Holes, and there'll be more questions, and each question relates to the last one until you get to the final question. And if you get one wrong, the quiz is over. So let's see how you guys do.
Hey, real quick.
That's
Mike.
right, Craig. Do you have something to add to that?
Real quick. Now, Chris, back to you, Chris. Sponsored by Tide. And we'll be giving away some popcorn to everybody in the audience later. Hey, Mike, do you have Twitter yourself?
I do, but I don't really use it.
You don't mess with it, because you could post that there and everybody could get access to it. But go right ahead. Back to you, Chris and Mike.
Why, thank you, Craig. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing this live on the MMA-Holes quiz time. Who's ready for a quiz? If you're ready for a quiz, hit me with the ones in the chat right now. Craig Lee's pants are off. Mike Fitz is getting ready to get the party going. Sammy, are you ready for quiz time?
Absolutely. Let's do it. I didn't know I was going to have to use my brain, but let's go.
It's okay, and it's brought to you by Rice-A-Roni.
That's right, Craig.
San Francisco treat.
Mike Fitz, would you like to plug anything while we're getting this game ready?
No, I'm just going to type how to do it, because it doesn't let me send links, so I'm just going to type how to do it in the chat. It's pretty simple.
Okay. So the rules are coming right now, guys, and I'm coming in my pants. I hope everyone's ready for the game. Let's do this.
Also, this break-in brought to you by Crotch Swipes. Yes, that wonderful Crotch Swipes. The one that cleans your crotch, man or female. That wonderful scented cloth you can get in the 20-pack. Carry in your pocket, carry in your purse. It's good for you to have a fresh crotch. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Craig. Fresh crotches for everyone in the chat right now. Okay, let's calm down.
I just sent the link in the Hangout for you guys, too.
All right. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Send it to me, homie.
Yeah, it should have gone to everyone in the Hangout.
All right.
Coolio.
Okay, so there's a link in the Hangouts. Let's do this. Show messages. Okay. All right. So what am I doing here?
I don't have it. Anyway,
all right. I clicked on the link. All right. Here we go. Now, I'm gonna drop this link.
Hey, brother, is Marlyn hanging out in the thing waiting on you?
So there's 25 questions?
All right.
Yeah.
So I dropped the link in the chat. Let me know if it works for you guys. You see that swole, sexy link in there? Don't cheat. No cheating right now.
Can't cheat.
What is this? Play. So just hit play quiz and we're good. Wow, there's 20. How many questions are in this fucking thing?
25.
And there's a timer as well, right?
Yeah, there's a timer. It's a short quiz.
Okay.
3-minute timer.
All right. So how should I do this? Should I? You know what? Maybe I should. I'm gonna put it on the chat.
Boom.
I was thinking,
do it that way. Yeah.
Well, no, I could. Oh, you want to see me answer the questions live, or how do you want to do this?
Whatever you want.
Because then everyone's gonna get the answers. They're gonna win because I got them. I'm gonna get them all right. All right, you're an OG, says Connor B. Connor B's loving the Craiglies because Craiglies wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Oh, my sound effects are low. All right, I'm figuring out. Is everyone who in the chat right now is taking the quiz? Let me know. Actually, I'll put it on live. Who gives a fuck, right? Let's just take it together. All right.
Hey, who's your nephew?
My nephew or
Nothing.
all right. Oh fuck! Ah! Was that a dog?
What the hell happened there,
Did a dog
man?
just attack you?
That wasn't me. I don't know who the hell it was.
That was me.
Oh, okay. Your dog biting your leg?
Was that a dog?
I got too deep and then yeah, I lost the quiz.
Fuck.
Apparently I don't know you as well as I thought I did.
All right, hold on. I'm going to take it live. All right, I'm going to put it on the screen. You guys aren't going to see it, but the people at home will see it. All right, here's the quiz. We're going to play along, guys. Who's ready? Let me know in the chat right now if you're ready for me to take a quiz and probably fail miserably. Now, this is about the MMA-Holes.
Like the bloody quiz.
All right, fuck it. I'm going to take it right now. Here we go.
We'll play along.
All right. What the fuck's going on here? Let's see.
You should you should have an MMA-Hole quiz.
All right, what is this? Wait, hold on. Click MMA-Holes to start. I think I clicked
Who made this? Where did this come from?
I don't know.
I made it.
All right, so what am I supposed to do here?
Awesome work, brother.
All right, I'm going to click MMA-Holes. Wait, so I got to click the MMA-Holes to start. All right, click. Wait, click the MMA-Holes to start. I already lost. I already clicked the wrong thing. Oh, fuck. I think I lost the game.
MMA-Holes right now. Who is hosted by? I don't know.
All right, let's try again. All right.
Can you play it again?
Here we go.
It's not doing anything for me, brother.
All right, we're like a bunch of retards right now. All right, here we go. Play it again. All right, click MMA-Holes to start. Boom, MMA-Holes. All right, who is hosted by? All right, let's see. Chris.
I got that.
Thank you. Okay, good.
Chris, right.
Who's nephew? Oh shit, so that's the nephew. Oh fuck, where's my nephew? Oh my god, there he is. Okay. Who was given his nickname?
His name there on the stream.
Who was given the nickname Mini Moss by?
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Fuck. Oh shit, who gave me that? Okay, that's Craig. There we go. All right, good.
You're right.
All right, here we go. Who has how many shower heads in his new shower?
Oh, that's me. That's me.
Wait, it can't be you again. Wait, who has many shower heads in his new shower? It should be Craig though, right?
That's me. That's me. That's my new
Can
shower.
I pick the same thing twice?
Yeah, I'm asking. The question is, how many heads does the new shower have?
Oh, fuck.
I know.
All right, so 14, 18, or 3. I'm going to go with 3. Oh, fuck. I'm such a dick. I lost.
Wrong.
I lost the whole game. Oh, fuck.
I love
God damn.
Mike. Man,
I got a
you are
16%.
awesome putting this together, man.
That is, Mike, you're awesome. That's fucking cool. I lost my own show.
He even has a button that says "Don't be an." I mean, he's got everything, man. This is
good.
So cool,
I could give you the answer so you could just go through the.
Hold
quiz,
on,
so
I'm gonna try it again.
Well, Lucas is his nephew. I know that.
I'm gonna try this. I can't believe I lost my own show. Jesus Christ.
That was probably the toughest question, though.
Fuck.
Lucas.
All right. Anyway, I lost.
Okay.
I got 16%.
wasted my time on that.
If you guys played at home, let me know what your scores were. I would love to know. That's a great game, Mike. Love it. How long did it take you to make that thing? Must have took some time.
All of history class I did.
I love it, man.
Dude, that's a great
Good
idea,
job,
though.
man. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's fucking
is
awesome.
brother. I'm sure you're my family.
Oh my god.
I'll go ahead and adopt your ass anyway.
Craig, you sound creepy.
Especially if your mom was pretty.
Oh, here it is.
I'm just playing.
Here we go.
Mike, I love you. But yeah, I love this guy, man. He's gonna be my new. I'll adopt him in my family and make him part of the inheritance.
I tell you what, man, not for nothing. Like, all joking aside, that was really cool, man. That was a good idea. You taking your time out of the day to do that. That's pretty cool.
Mean that.
I'm embarrassed that I got 16 over there, though. It's fucking
Yeah,
terrible.
that is pretty shit.
Wonderful.
So what the fuck? Oh my god.
Clicking your fucking buttons. That's what that was, wasn't it?
Oh my god. No, it wasn't me. I don't know, but my balls shriveled up into my fucking asshole. Who was that? There's a dog. Or is
Whose is that for real?
Is that a
you,
real
Chris?
dog? No, it's
No,
not.
that's my dog.
Is that a
For
real
real?
dog?
That's your dog?
Oh.
Damn, it sounds like an evil devil.
What if he was like, "That's my sister"?
Well, I say that sounds like an evil devil. That was a snarly little mother grabber. Is
Jesus.
he tiny or is he big?
No, that thing's big. I just took a guess, but I'm assuming
How
that
big?
the quiz will be the dog. The dog will be in the next quiz.
How big is the dog? That is awesome, dude. So,
Hmm.
mate, Chris? You need to post that on Twitter too. Would you post that link on Twitter?
You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. That's a good thing.
Do it, for that,
MMA
because I think
quiz.
that's awesome. Mike, man, you're a crazy cat, man. I love it. Now, how did you come across this program to put all this together, or did you write this?
I take trivia, but this is the first one I've actually made. I was just bored in class, and I was watching. I was looking back, and I'm just like, oh, let me try this, because I was on. George got 28%, which is pretty good.
Wow,
Did he
George,
really?
excellent.
Good job, George. It's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
No, Mike, how did you have all this information retained somewhere?
Oh, I just knew all of it, you know.
But you remember that I had 14 shower heads. That's funny to me. I think it's cool. I think it's cool too.
I have pretty good memory.
That's
wow,
crazy.
you got an excellent memory. Have you ever had your IQ checked, and do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's I've never had it exact, but from the one I took, it's like 135.
Wow, you're good, because I'm a 132, and that's real good. And mine was taken twice, 130, one time a 136, and then a 132 when I was in the service. That's great, dude. That's very good. You know, we're both at genius level. I knew I had you. Sure, I'm sure now you're my son.
Yeah.
Immaculate conception, maybe.
All right, I posted it on Twitter. So there we go. I tweeted it out, guys. Take the quiz and post your score. I would love to know what you guys got. If you were watching right now at the MMA Holes, go over there, check out the link, click the link, and take the quiz for yourself, because that's really cool, Mike. Really, really cool. Dude, if you ever get any ideas like this, because, I mean, I probably wouldn't have thought of that, so that's pretty good. Definitely DM me.
Fresh. He's awesome.
Dude, I'll brainstorm with you, and that's fucking cool, man. Good shit.
Yeah, whatever. Makes this. I had fun making it. You know, it didn't take too long, and it was fun.
That's cool. See, that's the thing, Chris. This influx of all kinds of people into the MMA whole family, this dysfunctional bunch, is so wonderful, because there's so many different. It's so eclectic that we get ideas of all kinds, and wonderful things like this young man, like the other dude who did some of that intro stuff, like me and my crazy ass just being me, and you, the excellent leader of Among the MMA Holes. Remember to put his. You might want to throw that in as a little tag into your streams and shit, or at the end of the video, his link to that MMA hole. Do you think you're an MMA hole? You know, throw it up there. Oh, that's good. This is great stuff. I love the influx of wonderful people. It's wonderful, wonderful, Chris.
No, that's pretty cool. It is. I mean, the fact that people, you know, kind of tune in and interact with the show and then come up with cool stuff like this it's impressive, man. It really is impressive to see people interacting. I just like the fact that we could have a place where we could just all chill out and have a little fun. And it's cool to see how creative everyone is. It's really cool.
It is.
Sammy, could you believe this guy? This guy comes in here and drops a fucking quiz on us, and it's like I failed my own quiz. I feel like I'm back in school again.
Imagine how I feel. I'm a dumbass. I got the first two right, and I didn't know anything else after that.
That's pretty good.
You know, maybe you could do instead of doing like a random giveaway, maybe you could do a giveaway for whoever has the best score on the quiz, or a quiz, maybe one that you make up. That would be kind of cool.
I kind of like that. We do it live on the show. I have someone call in. I'll put the quiz on the screen.
Game night.
Yeah. And then if they win, they get a prize. I kind of like that, Sammy. I do like that.
Yeah.
Put them on the spot. Put some dramatic music. All right, guys. You guys are fucking good. I'm going to retire and let you guys take over the show. And I tell you what, you guys are doing a better job than me, man. That's fucking cool. That's so great. I love this. Now my fucking mind is spinning of the possibilities. Mike, you're the man.
Chris, want to hear a funny story real quick?
Sure. Go for it.
So because my friends, some of them now watch the MMA holes, because I showed them the live stream from Random Night.
Oh god.
And I showed them the thing with Carrie mostly. And they found it hilarious. And now Carrie's like kind of like a joke now in this like with me and my friends. Like we'll be lifting weights,
No.
and they'll just start shouting out Carrie. And,
Carrie, what
Have
do
they
you?
ever seen her?
yeah, they saw the live stream. I played it.
Oh man, it gets funnier with Carrie. Once you get a little older, we could send you some real funny Carries. We could definitely. Carrie will send it to you herself. She's very nice. She's friendly, and she's friendly on social media. Sammy, are you aware of this whole Carrie situation?
No, I think I've seen her on here once before. If I think I know who you're talking about, but no, I missed the random night one. So
Yeah, it was. Well, here's the long story short. Carrie, I found Carrie searching for like UFC streams when I was starting this whole YouTube thing. I was looking for other people that were doing it, and she was the one I stumbled across, believe it or not. And she is a funny person, man, real funny person. Even when she doesn't mean to be funny, she's very funny. So she is ultimate peak cringe, and I have much respect for Carrie. So she provides a lot of content. She's in the beginning of my show doing a somersault in the bed in our intro. We should put her on the MMA-Holes Wall of Fame. She's the first person or the second person to buy a T-shirt. So much respect to Carrie. She's awesome. But yeah, you'll see more of her, I'm sure, in the future, unfortunately. It's funny to know that Carrie's the butt of the joke, the punchline to the joke. I kind of like that. Not the butt, the punchline. We're laughing with her, not at her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
There was a question about Carrie on the quiz. If you got farther.
Oh, really? Should we try it?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Well, it kept cutting me off at 3. Every time I got to 3, it cut me off.
So you could retake it because I got the first.
Yeah, I mean, but it never. I mean, I still had plenty of time on the clock. And I'm clicking the play quiz button right now. Now I click on the MMA-Holes tab down below. I clicked on it. Who's it hosted by? Of course we know who it's hosted by. Chris. Click. It goes to 2. Who's his nephew? I'm the one that revealed that for everybody. Chris even forgot his own nephew. All right, I'm on 3. All right, I got 2:40 seconds left. Who's given a nickname by Many Miles? I clicked on the nickname. So if I get it wrong, does it just stop there and you got to start over?
You got to start the quiz over, yeah.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Now I understand. Okay. Sweet.
Naughty George says, Mike, you're the GOAT for putting me in the quiz. Yeah.
Wonderful.
I got to keep doing this to see the rest of it now.
It's
Bring
funny.
it up, Chris.
He keeps getting caught up on dances a Brazilian guitar goat song. That's funny, man. Dude, you fucking really put some time into this thing. That's great.
Man, Mike is his memory's off the chain, man.
Right? The Brazilian guitar goat song is a donation, and it played one time on the MMA-Holes.
One time, that's right.
By a Frank Pavon. And fucking
And
Mike.
the questions are all tied into each other, which makes it cool.
That's
That's
great.
it. You're a damn genius, young man. And I know you're smart as hell. And just because you have an IQ doesn't make you smart always. What happens is you can combine all the fact with practical being cool in general with that too.
Stay tuned, guys. I think we're going to do that with the next giveaway. I think that's a good idea. Have a quiz. Have people come on. If you fail it, I mean, that's fucking gold. It's a great idea, Mike. Love it. And Sammy, too.
Great
Sammy
idea.
jumped in on that, too. That was good thinking. I like that. All right, so what I want to do now is it's getting fucking late. And listen, it's a fucking weeknight. Mike, it's past your bedtime, for God's sakes. Tell your mom. Wake your mom up and slap her in the face.
Tell your mom I love her, and I'm glad she's a good woman because she came across and raised a fine young man like you.
Do you have school, Mike, or is this like summer vacation now? Or what?
Yeah, I have school, but
Jesus
we
Christ.
don't really do anything anymore.
Y'all don't get summer vacation? What the
No,
hell?
we do. Just one more week of school left.
Oh, man. Congrats on that. Any plans for the summer? What are you looking to do?
Football practice.
Good stuff, man.
Good man. Stay tight with the football. I did all the way through high school. You're a good man, and you always can get the fine snatch.
So that's right. That's why you play sports, man. That's why you learn how to play a guitar or an instrument, and you play sports. It's all for the vag. Right, Sammy?
Everything's for the veg.
We could break it down in a real primal way and just say, let's be honest with each other. The way we are evolved in this world is we're the beast, the men beating the chest, ready to display to do this, to have sex and multiply our seeds throughout the whole world. That's how it is. That's the real raw data of man and woman.
Yes.
That's how it came back from the Neanderthal days. Now I'm gonna tell you, brother. I'm telling you what. We're all about, getting that groove on, and spreading our seed. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Craig, for spitting knowledge. As always, he always does a great job of enlightening the chat room. In the chat room, George Sampras is having a tough time getting past the question. We can't give you the answer. You got to keep on running through that test. It's not Diaper John, no, and it's not Luke Thomas, no.
Something that people must not overlook, Chris. Something that people must not overlook, and I will stop. I want to say this about Mike's quiz. The thing is that you can go back and keep trying. You know where the last one you missed was. Where your last question was you missed. Now you can try other answers. But when it's through, when you've completed this quiz, Chris, and that's the genius. This young man had forethought, is that you will know all about the MMA holes by your mistakes. Am I right, Mike?
Yeah. And, yeah. They just all tie into one another.
There you go. There you go. That's very thoughtful. I'm going to make my wife take it. I bet she can't get past the first question. She does not watch any of the shows. So I'll be like, how well do you know your husband's show? Let me know right now.
Yeah. But Chris, off camera, you'll have to get it all right. Because, I mean, you'll see, because it's cool. Because, like, you'll have to finish the quiz to see how, because, like, each question leads to the next. And so all 25 questions.
I'm totally,
so that's what I like.
Listen, I'm totally going to go through it for sure. I want everyone at home, whoever is watching this, I want you to take that quiz. It is dropped. I'll drop it again here in the chat. Take the quiz, the MMA-Holes quiz. Thanks to Mr. Michael Fitz. And I put it on Twitter as well. So go check it out on Twitter. What's up, Junk Juro? What's going on, my friends?
Hey, I meant to tell you, Chris, before I interrupted again, baby. I'm sorry, but I got to tell you this because I forgot. Smooth, you're still in the chat, I know. But here's the deal. The picture of Jay Smooth is in your DM on your Twitter.
All right.
With me in that group, Smooth I've known way before the MMA holes, and I didn't divulge that information. I knew him as a child, and But anyway, he's in that photo, and I want to point him out to you if you want to bring it up.
All right, I'm going to put it up right now. Let's see.
Yeah, me in the group.
All right, here we go. I'm putting it on the screen. Right. So the MMA holes in the chat does say that. There he is. All right. So I see one picture.
Do you see that tall, smooth black brother with his arm around me?
Yes, with George Sampras.
That sweet ass natural fro.
Yeah, that's definitely Smooth for sure.
That's Smooth. That is Jay Smooth right there, my man. He's a smooth mother grabber.
Yeah, I see him right now in the chat room. Look at it. Now you guys get to see it. Jay Smooth has a time machine. Jay Smooth was time traveling, I guess, back in the day. But the fro looks strong.
Like I say, once again, Smooth is awesome. There he is right there. There's Smooth. He's a shaft. That could be. Now that's my pop there. He passed away in February. That's me and my boy. That's me and my boys there. There you go. See that black brother, that smooth mother grabber? That's Smooth. That's Jay Smooth.
I do.
There's the rest of my crew there too.
Is that your band?
No, that's some of my boys that I worked the road with. We did a little bit of this and that. That's all I can say.
What's up with the cat with the jump sticks?
Yeah, I see the cat. All right, Mr. IQ. No, I'm just kidding. No, the cat with the drumsticks, well, like I said, I'd have to go into that whole story, and I don't want to take up that much time. But anyway, they all know. I'll have to go in there on another time, Sammy. But they're all my boys. Yeah. They're all just a bunch of crazy son of bitches. It's Johnny Bag of Donuts and a few other, like Jake the Killer. And anyway, I'd have to explain all that. But I love you, man. It's all good. And the other picture is me riding large with my boy, and that was my pop and stuff with the limousine. But anyway, yeah, that's a big motley crew. But there is Jay Smooth right there in a time machine. That slick motherfucker.
Jay looks good right there. Definitely has at least 12 inches in his pants, I'm sure. So congratulations to Jay Smooth and his time machine.
Wonderful.
Sure. How much time is left? All right, here we go. We're going to wind this down. What I want to do is this. Let's go full circle right now. I want to have final thoughts on this whole situation. I mean, the floor is yours. Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather. Yes, it is going down. It is finalized. August 26th is the date. I hope you guys, I looked at my calendar. I was looking to see if I had a job, and thank God I didn't book anything for August 26th. I would have been, could you imagine? If I fucking booked a job that date, I would have fucking killed myself. I would have fucking killed myself. Is everyone in this Hangouts free August 26th?
Oh, yes. I'm going to be getting the fight with my friends.
There you go. Mike is free.
Absolutely.
There you go. Craig is free. And Sammy, you're going to be open for this fight.
You better believe it.
There you go. All right, so everyone's good. In the chat room, let me know if you guys are open, because it is a Saturday night. It is in August. It is the summertime. I'm going to put everything on hold my life on hold and be so fucking pumped up for this
Are
fight.
you kidding me? That's gonna be just the most awesome thing that ever happened lately. And by the way, Brian Roger, you got a thorn in your paw, brother?
See, look, Brian Rogers says Ariel said Conor Floyd would never happen, and now it is so. He has zero credibility. Ariel said it. Luke Thomas said it. Everyone in the MMA media said that this fight wasn't going to happen because it was so ridiculous. It was a circus. But you know who did say it? Mystic Moss 5 months ago. Go check out the video. That's right, because I'm wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
Every once in a while I get it right.
Check it, baby.
But Sammy, I mean, it is happening. And, man, how much do you guys think the pay-per-view is going to be? Over, under 100?
Oh, definitely. If not 100, it's definitely going to be over 100. I've even seen some people reporting that it might be like 124.99, something like that.
Wow. God damn. I do.
Maybe.
I'm thinking at least 100.
Yeah.
The minimum is definitely going to be like 99.99 or whatever.
Yeah.
If you want it in HD, you'll have to pay more. What do you want to think?
Yeah, you got to get it in HD, man.
I'm curious if it's going to hit 100. Like, I'm really curious. I feel it's going to float like right under. It's going to tickle the pussy lips a little bit and tread under 100. I feel it's going to tread like right there.
$99.
Yeah, something like that. I feel if they push it at 100, I mean, people are going to buy it, but it might scare some people away. So they're going to keep it a little under. That's what I think. But who knows? Mike, what do you think on this one?
Yeah, I think maybe for the regular price, $89.99. And then for HD, 100.
Yeah, $99.99. Sounds about right. Juncturo says a Saturday night in the middle of summer, I'll be getting laid for sure.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but when you get married, you don't have to get laid anymore. Little trick, little life hack right there.
Or if you're like me, you have two chicks that live with you. You're not married to either one of them, and you're an older dude with two young, fine women. You watch the fight, you get laid, you smoke weed, you drink great scotch, and hang with the MMA-Holes, baby.
You know what?
Good life.
Yeah. How could you get any better than that? You know, now we know Mike has a girlfriend. Sammy, are you on the market or off the market? We didn't get to ask you that.
It depends who's asking, you know.
How good looking is she, huh, Sammy?
So,
I like that answer. That's
yeah,
good.
you know, I got somebody that I see, but I'm not married or anything like that. So
You hear that? All right.
Smart man. You're a smart man. Stay, do your thing. Get it all out of your system before you decide to settle down because, hey, it's a tough life.
Chris is at that point in his life right now. He is jonesing for pussy so bad. It's killing him, man. That is one horny motherfucker because I used to be that guy.
I got it out of my system. I had a good run. But, no, you know, as a guy, you never get it out of your system. You know, it's called being a man. You know,
That's what I was going to say. What the hell are you talking about?
You never get it out of your system. But you ain't
gonna go messing around. I know that, but
Yeah.
I know you're a horny son bitch.
I am.
hey,
horny.
I got another question. You wondered how much the pay-per-view will cost. What do you think that the final numbers will come in at? You think it'll do over 4 million buys?
I do. I think I think when it comes to buys, I think they're gonna crush everything. I really do because you literally have everyone wanting to watch it. You have the hardcore people, you got the casual fans, you even have people that don't even watch boxing or MMA or any of that shit. You have
This is gonna
everyone.
be smoking hot.
Right?
Well over 500 million.
What do you think, Mike?
How much did Pacquiao vs Mayweather do? 3 million?
Pacquiao
300 million. I mean in dollars. I'm talking about dollars. My fault.
They made $300 that fight. Pacquiao Mayweather. That's a good question. Let me look that up. I'm curious. I know it made a shit
Let's
ton of
just
money.
say it does go for $100 a fight. You know, let's just round up, and you get you know, look at that, man. It could easily do 500 million. I guarantee you.
All right,
Dollars.
let's see.
$500 million.
Let's see. I'm looking now. I'm curious to see. Mayweather Pacquiao. Let's see.
I want to say it did 3.8.
Close.
That's
Maybe
good,
do
man.
3.5.
I could be wrong.
Hold on. Predictions are done. Floyd Mayweather Pacquiao have broken pay-per-view buy rate records. $4.4 million pay-per-view telecasts were purchased in the United States of America alone, which generated over $400 million. Wow. 4.4
400
million.
million. There you go.
God
Yeah,
damn.
I think this one, it's going to be a pop culture phenomenon, not, just in America, but I think, especially overseas in Europe and other places that boxing's really big as well. So you could get so many more pay-per-views. Yeah, it's just going to be just like I said, pop culture phenomenon. Everybody's talking about it, whether it be, MMA fans, boxing fans, or just your casual sports fans, that
Yeah,
see it
sort
on
of like you're
ESPN.
right. See, that's where you're right, Sammy.
Yeah, I think it's going to be huge. I think it's just going to be astronomical. That's my guess.
Yeah, there is nothing, guys. I'm telling you right now, like this is going to be something for the ages. Whether you are a fan or not, you're going to want to tune into this shit because it is going to be a circus. I cannot wait for the first presser between these two guys when they get microphones in front of them and they just spit fire at each other. I can't fucking wait. That's the fight right there. That's what everyone
Chris,
needs to
this
see.
is a media event. This is going to be, man, this is going to be fun for everybody from now until it happens.
Sammy, are you foaming at the mouth right now because you cover MMA and do this shit? Are you foaming at the mouth for this stuff?
I can't wait, man. I'm glad that the date's set, and now just everything's going to come into play. All the press events, all the stuff. We got so much gold now. We can cover them, and 2 months from now, I can't wait.
And the chat room is pumped up. 18 is 2 years older than who? This is George Sampras. This is the Justin Bieber of fights. Yes, it's going to be a huge
Justin Bieber of fights.
Brian Rogers says it's going to be a huge event. Everyone knows. Does Conor get a win bonus? I'm curious to see the what the numbers are going to be, what these fighters are going to make. I don't know. They're going to slowly trickle out. The numbers are going to slowly trickle out. We're going to find out and we're going to spend hours talking about this shit. So there's a lot to talk about in the future. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to wind this shit down right now. We're going to go from youngest to oldest, and we're going to go around the room. Final thoughts. So Craig Lee, go first.
I'm the oldest. You don't let them go.
Just kidding. Mike Fitz, go for it.
Nope. Just had a great time as always. Love being on the show, and yeah, that's it. Happy Gilbert got eliminated, and Jesse Taylor for the win.
For the win. Okay, Sammy. Final thoughts to the MMA holes.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on. Thanks to Mike and Craig being on. And you know what? Especially thanks to everybody that's watching in the chat room. Then it's really nice for you guys to hang out all night. I know it's late, but man, I'm excited for Conor McGregor, Mayweather. It's finally happened. I hope everybody else is excited. No matter what happens, win or lose, we're going to be seeing history being made. So. Tune in for that, and tune in next week and the next time for the MMA holes. And I appreciate everybody here.
And remember, you can find Sammy on YouTube and on social media. Just shout that out for yourself as well, so they can catch you.
Yeah, it's Salam X 1976. That's SALAM X 1976. Man, anywhere, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I don't post a lot of videos, but I post a few here and there. But, you can always hit me up on Twitter. I'm down to talk MMA and stuff like that. So I appreciate everybody that views my videos or follows me on Twitter or what have you.
Awesome.
And Craig Lee, what would you like to say to our friends?
Oh, man. Listen, guys, it's always great hanging with you peoples. It's wonderful, wonderful for show. But, yeah, I love Sammy. Loved my son, Mike. I'm going to have that. I don't have to have a DNA test anymore because I know you are. Since our IQs are only 2 points apart. Anyway, we both test genius. The thing is, Chris, this has been a great night. I'm shocked, surprised, and also can't wait to see that fight happen. Once again, I am a little bit of a pessimist, so I'm going to just keep a reserved jubilation till I know for a fact I see the fight. Because up to that point, anything can happen. But I do hope it happens. I want it to happen.
Well, yeah, we can all hope, but it looks like let me knock on wood, as none of these motherfuckers get hurt, because that could always happen. It looks like it's a done deal, August 26th. Mark your calendars. It's going to be fire. Thank you guys for jumping on. Mike Fitz, great job on the quiz and the info. Sammy, you did an awesome job as well. And Craig Lee, you're the MVP. So that's
We love you, Chris. Thank you, buddy. And I want to say awesome job again to Mike. on that quiz. You're an awesome young man. Sammy, love you. Chris, love you. Loved everybody in the chat. I'm out.
Have a great night. Okay, there it is, guys. That is right. Get the Olays ready because this is happening. Ole, 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 ole. Light up the chat with Olays. Conor McGregor is fighting Floyd Mayweather. Ole, ole. Thank you, Conor. This is going to be good. This is going to be fun. Now, guys, tomorrow night, well, this is what's going down. Tomorrow night, well, tomorrow during the day, in a couple hours, I'm going to be going to get a tattoo. 1 p.m. Eastern time, I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow. I'm putting the MMA-Holes logo on me because we hit 1K subs. It is wonderful, wonderful. I said I'd do it, and I'm going to deliver the MMA-Holes tattoo. So what I'm going to try to do is, if my tattoo artist is good with it, I'm going to be live streaming, looking to do a live stream from there. I might stream the whole fucking thing, or I might just do a couple of minutes here and there and say hello to you guys. We'll see. We'll find out tomorrow. Tomorrow night, the contest. If you want a swole Conor McGregor painting, there's 2 paintings that's being given away, and I will be picking out the winner tomorrow night live on the MMA-Holes, and it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Next week is fight week for Bellator MMA. That's right. New York City, Chael Sonnen in the swole card. I got to say, one of the most stacked cards Bellator has ever pushed out of their assholes, and Mike Goldberg will be behind the mic. There's a lot of stuff to talk about next week. This weekend, we have Holly Holm versus Betch Correia fight night. It is wonderful, wonderful. And we'll be talking about that a little bit more as the fight gets closer. Thank you guys for watching. I think we pretty much covered everything today. It is swole. Had a great time with you guys tonight. We went long tonight. And I got to thank the guests again for coming in. Sammy, Mr. Fitz, and Craig Lee. You guys did a great job. Great job doing that. George Sanders says get a dick tattoo. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. So tattoo, 1 Eastern, says Brian Roger. Yes, stay tuned. A Chucky Cucky tattoo. That's right. I also said that if I hit 100K subscribers, I will get a Luke Thomas tattoo. I'll get his name tattooed on me. And I would do that if I get 100K subscribers because I have more ridiculous stuff. And yeah. Goldberg, says Brian Roger. Jay overdose. Yeah, where'd Jay go? We lost Jay tonight. Well, we did go pretty late tonight. We started late. We went late. So thank you guys for hanging in there with me. Thanks for hanging on a long Wednesday night. We did it. Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather. A lot to talk about. There's the shirts in the description down below. You could get some shirts for yourself if you'd like. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. As always, remember, don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-Hole.